We're all set. We're all set. We're all set. We're all set. Give me a second. So I'm just waiting for the audiences to join in, both internally and externally. All you lovely people joining across the globe, welcome to a brand new stream of ZBit, where we talk everything that's related to cryptocurrency, financial markets, and financial products. I'm sure all you guys are seeing me after a very, very long time. So some of you guys who follow me online, offline, you all know that I was, traveling all this while. I was back. I went to India as well. So guys, some of you were still in touch with me online, offline. So how is everyone doing? I felt so good actually when I was in India last 2 weeks. It was an amazing, vacation that I had. So people joining in from different locations, different parts of the world. Come on, guys, I want you guys not to just come in and just log off, because these sessions are going to be all about, live trading. We're going to see some good topics. We're going to cover some different things out here. And then we'll also do some live trading and whatnot. So come on, you guys can stand the chance to also win some free giveaways, guys. I think you guys are seeing me after a very long time. It's been 2 weeks that I was back in India. I was on a vacation. So whoever joins in, I request you guys, if you have got any particular requirements, as in, you want me to, fulfill any of your requirements, like maybe just tell me what crypto you want me to analyze, or if you want me to give you a trade, then you guys have to basically stick to the channel for some time. So anybody who is joining in, guys, can I request you guys to, send out your, comments in the comment section, so that we can talk, and we can, cater to your personal requirements too. So I see India, Indonesia, mostly live right now with me. Who else, who else, who else? Come on, guys, be a sport. Don't just join and just leave. When I went back to India, like, I was just thinking, how is the market going to be? And remember, when I was going to India, before I went on my vacation, I did some of my analysis and predictions, guys. If you remember, I don't know if you do, but people who have been following me, loyally, they know for a fact that basically I had done some kind of predictions, because whoever knows me knows that I usually trade either in like I either trade in Ethereum, or I trade in Sui alone. So that's the only that are the only cryptos that I deal with. So I did some analysis and some some predictions for how the Ethereum outlook looks like. So is anyone, whoever is joining internally or out from outside, do you guys want to tell me how to, how is your trading journey going on? I have a message from here, a message here on my chat externally. So how to use this app? Sagar Art, that's what your name is mentioned here. So Sagar, it's a very easy thing. It's not so difficult. I will be sharing the link with you. Just give me a second. So this is our Zbit official link. Okay. So you need to go on to this link, create your create your account. Okay. Register yourself. And then you can start basically like you also stand the chance. Once you register yourself, you have to KYC yourself, so you submit your documents there. So the documents are very simple, either passport, Aadhaar, or people from different countries, you guys have to submit your own ID documents. So for Indian people, it's basically, you can use passport or Aadhaar card. Indonesian people, Malaysians, across the globe, Nigerians, wherever you guys are joining from, you can, use one simple document, which is passport. Register yourself on the application, and then you can start using this particular application. It's very easy. Okay, it's very easy. So since somebody from the external side has asked me this question, so I'm answering to them. But people who are joining in from within the application itself, you already know how to use this application. So Sagar, this is how you do it. If in case you are falling or you're getting stuck anywhere while you are registering, you can always get in touch with me, or you can also get in touch with my customer service team directly. So the application user interface is very, very easy and very easy to use and everything. So it's not so difficult. But still, if you get stuck somewhere, we are there 24/7 to help you out, guys. So all you lovely people, start using this app. And people who are already using it, tell me more about your trading journey. How has it been going so far? Is it good, bad, losses, profits? What exactly is happening? Because after every pullback, there's always a rally that always follows. And it's just like we are not falling behind anywhere. It's just that we have to just make a right decision. That's where we will be able to prosper. So if you still haven't made any kind of decision, should you go ahead, should you not go ahead, which crypto should you go for, what kind of trading suits for you, whether it's spot, futures, or is it like, are you a day trader, are you a scalper, are you a swing trader, what exactly are you? So all these things, if basically are answered by you, then there is no issue out there. All right. But if you're still stuck out, I don't mind guiding you guys and basically hand holding at every step to make sure that you guys get enough guidance from the scratch. So shoot out any question you have in the stream, in the comment section. Ask me anything that you like, and I will make sure that you guys are getting the guidance from the scratch. Because I know some of you might be trading into this industry past couple of days, years, months, whatever it is. Some of you are just starting out. So I know there are all types of people out here. So can I know, when you guys join in, what level of proficiency do you have in trading? Like, how much experience do you have? And if in case you are just starting out, then I don't mind helping you from the scratch. Okay. The first and foremost step for every trader is to make sure that they have a good, reliable platform. And Zbit is all about being a reliable partner for your trading. Reason being, the one reason is, of course, what we're talking about here is it's a licensed platform. So you can see when you go to the about section of Zbit, you can see in the information here that we are regulated under the South African Financial Sector Conduct Authority, which means that we are a licensed body. So what every person in the starting initial days they face is basically they face the issue of, hi Joseph, Hansta, hi my dear 6506564, everyone, welcome from people from India, Nigeria, Indonesia, all the people from different parts of the world, wherever you guys are joining in from. So what I mean to say is, the first and foremost question which every trader would have when they're starting out is like whether the platform is a reliable platform or not. And that's very important. So Zbit is definitely one of the most reliable platforms that you can see, because you can see we are regulated body. So we are regulated under South African laws, FSCA, Financial Sector Conduct Authority of Africa. So we are a licensed body. So from that point of view, now you are clear that you have a good platform that you can start your journey. The next question is, which crypto should you go for? Because there are so many different types of cryptos that are there in the market, and not every crypto is for everyone, but you can decide which crypto or which trading pair you want to get into basis your capital amount, basis the risk appetite that you have for yourself. So you think you are a high risk taker, or you think you are a low risk taker, or you think you are a medium risk taker. There is a crypto for every individual out there. All you need to do is you have to basically choose the right kind of crypto for yourself. So I will categorize that for you. I'll make it more easier for you. If you are a low risk taker, better to go for all the stable cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB for that matter. If you are on a medium risk side, you can go for the medium capitalization cryptos, which are basically Solana, XRP, or you can even choose SUI for that matter. You can choose Hyperliquid, you can choose um, Avalanche for that matter. These are all, these all come under the medium risk categories. But if you are somebody who is a high risk taker, you can go for NFTs or the meme coins. And you guys are meme coin lovers, you don't mind risking your complete capital, then you can also go for basically Dogecoin, Shiba. You can go for what I call it as you can go for Doge, Shiba, what else? Pepe. Pepe is something that you can go for, because these are all, they all come under the, uh, like in the meme coin category. All right. So that's about how you pick up the crypto. Which crypto should you choose for? Like, which crypto should you go for? Those are the things that you need to answer yourself. Once you are, through to these questions, next comes, what kind of trading should you do? Now, Zbit is offering you both spot and futures trading, so you can go for both. Now, the major difference between spot and futures trading you need to understand is that spot trading is for the people who is using their own money to, do trading. So whatever loss, whatever profit you face, it is on your own money. It is like, even if you're facing loss, you're going to lose all your own money itself. But coming to futures trading also is somewhere similar. The only difference is futures also, if you're not taking a successful trade, obviously you're losing out on money, but that money is basically something which you have leveraged it out, which means you have taken it as a loan to take a trade. Suppose you do not have like hundreds and thousands of dollars, you have a very small minimalistic amount like $1, $2, $3 also to begin with, and you're taking a leverage position where you are like borrowing funds from the platform in order to take a bigger position. That's where the futures trading come in. I will be taking you through that thing also. I'm going to log into my account. Just give me a second, because I'll take you through the terms, conditions, like all the things that are there on the Zbit platform. You need to go through all of this so that, just a sec, let me just, so that you can use this platform for your, just a sec, guys. Let me log into the platform. So understanding what kind of trading suits you best matters way too much. So if you are somebody, just a sec, let me know. Give me a second, guys. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I was just trying to just set the, so yeah. So can you see, like, you want to know everything about Zbit, all the history, like our vision, values, mission, all the, information about the company is on this page. Coming to the reward section of it, somebody asked me in, externally as well, how to use this application, how to like how to use this app and all of that. So once you register yourself, you have to KYC yourself. KYC means you have to basically submit your passport, Aadhaar, whatever documents, ID documents you submitted. After that, you get the chance to enter into this lottery. So there's like a bonus that is being offered up to $1,200 is what they are offering. It's up to, please remember, it's up to. So you can enter into the lottery, and you can even go to the app and invite friends there, and basically you can stand the chance to win some free crypto. Because I, at the current stage, do not have the, see, you can see there are no draw attempts available. Go to the app, invite friends, you can gain more chances to enter the, because I have previously withdrawn my lottery money already. Like I got something around 10,000 pepe or something, so I've already withdrawn it. So right now I don't have any attempts available. So now if I want to get one more chance to be able to enter into the draw or the lottery, then I have to basically make sure that I invite like people to the application. And if there are friends that are coming and joining in on the application, then I get the chance to draw this. You can see, guys, on the draw, there are various cryptos here. So there's Pepe, there's like, let me see, there's Doge, there is, oh my god, it's just going on, moving. I cannot really see. There's, I think, Solana, there's Pepe, Doge, Bitcoin, and Ethereum, and yeah, see, all these cryptos are there on it. Okay, so you can win any of these cryptos. So and it's written here, see, whichever place it will arrive at, you will be getting that amount of crypto here, like whatever. Even for that matter, Bitcoin is also part of it. It's like it's into 0.001 and 0.0001, like you can see that. So you have to comply to the terms and conditions. You can't simply enter onto that and then gain the lottery. You have to just comply with the terms and conditions. And terms and conditions are, of course, you have to invite up people to the application. That's where you get the chance to enter into this lottery. Now moving on to the trade, you can see Zbit platform looks like this. So it's a very user-friendly application. Some of you were asking me this question in the chat room also, how to use this app. So please stay tuned until the end so that you learn everything, all the basics that you need to know about this. I will explain you all the features, even in case you're not aware of how each and everything on your left, right looks like. I will explain you everything, and even the different types of trading that you can do on this platform. So I'm not trying to just put some kind of pressure out there and tell you that yes, you have to basically do spot trading only, or yes, you have to do just futures trading. That's up to you guys to decide, because I am somebody who guides you, but at the end of the day, it's you who will decide what you want to do. Yes, while we are live, I'm also going to give you some live trades. So the rule of the streaming is you have to go click on the deposit button, which you see on the screen right now on the application, and deposit funds while I'm live. And then send the screenshot to me so that I can give you a live trade when I am live. So that's the rule of the streaming, guys. Deposit doesn't mean that you're depositing in my account. Deposit means it's your account that you're depositing funds into. So what you have to do is you have to basically go and use the deposit button on the application and start depositing funds into your account while I'm live. Share the screenshot with me in the Telegram community, and post that. I will be sharing the live trade signals with you. So like we believe in, like nothing comes free, nothing comes free in this world, right? There are no free lunches in this world. So I want you guys to understand that when I'm sitting here and basically guiding you step by step in every which way, I want you guys as well in return support me and our channel, so that together we can work as a team. And that is only possible when you basically go right now, click on the deposit button and deposit funds while I am live. Okay, Send the screenshot to me. Then we'll we'll talk about the live signals, like we will talk about when to buy, when to sell, and all of that. Okay, so you can let me know, like if you want, you can also tell me which crypto you want to trade in, or if you would want me to basically guide you in terms of uh, buy, sell, anything is okay. You can trade in both the directions, you can make money in both the directions. So what exactly you're looking for, you can always let me know that also. Okay, so this is how the Zbit platform looks like. This is where BTC is standing at. See, imagine BTC was at like 126K. Is that what it made the all-time high? I think after 126 now, BTC is sitting at 91, 278 or 279. Wow, that's a major dip, right? After taking profits, if BTC is sitting at this level, what do you guys even think of this? Like, what do you think is the future in the coming few days? What exactly is going to happen? Do you think Bitcoin is going to go further down, or is it going to go up? What exactly are your thought process? Anybody wants to share, please feel free to connect with me on the chat room, because guys, see, remember, there are more than 6 to 8 nations joining in on the streaming application, which means that people from Indonesia, Nigeria, UAE, in India, I think Eritrea, and Malaysia. I don't know, so many countries are part of this particular stream. So you're not just interacting with me here, but you're interacting with all the traders across the globe. So currently, Zbit has almost more than 80 to 90,000 users across the globe, catering to almost more than 10 countries currently. So, your questions can be something which you can always discuss with the fellow traders that are joining in. So please don't hesitate. I want you guys to ask questions and ask all the doubts that you have, so that, even if I'm not answering, there will be fellow traders along with you, the guys who are basically like your kind of traders. They're going to answer to your question. You guys can interact, you guys can have like amazing conversations going on here. So please adhere to the rules and terms of the stream, so that you get enough guidance and support that you're looking for while you come on the stream. So I want to make sure that each and everyone is it should add value to your lives. So these sessions shouldn't go in vain. Okay, so this is how the Zbit platform looks like. So some people are just starting out. I know there are some people who are just starting out in this industry, or they're just starting out on this application. Let me explain. This is how the interface of Zbit looks like. In the market, when you go to the markets, you can see there is spot as well as futures market. In the spot trading, you can see there are currently 32 pairs that we are offering. And in the futures, we basically have around 100 pairs that we are offering. So whichever cryptocurrency you are looking for, a majority of the popular cryptocurrencies are part of this. And if there are any additions that keep happening onto the platform, then yes, we do keep adding that as well. So you can see spot trading like Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, Cardano, Doge, TRX, Shiba, Lane, Ton, BNB, ING. These are all the most famous cryptocurrencies you've ever come across, I'm sure. And in futures also, you have the same similar kind of crypto. See, we even have PAXG here, which seems to be like like a gold commodity. If some people are basically dealing with gold, then PAXG can be an alternative to it. See, you can see it almost is trading at the same prices of what the gold commodity trades at. So we have so many different variety and different cryptos here. We have Shiba, Link, Avalanche, LTC, Aave, Cardano, TAO, XMRU, XRPU. See, you can see so many of them. So I'm sure one of the pairs, whichever you guys have been trading traditionally, must be available here. So you don't have to worry about what like if you're losing something, or if you're not if you're gaining something. So everything is out here. Now, moving on, currently, like in the recent past, we've seen markets have gone to their extreme highs. Bitcoin reaching almost all-time high of 126. Hi, my dear 58 587502. Good to be here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for appreciating. Really appreciate. Some of you guys I know are all my lovely loyal audiences. You guys make sure that you guys join from different parts of the world and you come here to gain some useful and insightful knowledge. And I am also making sure that I give you all the useful information and all the particular things that you guys are looking for. So whatever analysis we did, guys, before I broke for my vacation past 2 weeks, like before going for the vacation, you remember I did some predictions. What are the probabilities? Because like trading is all about probabilities. It's all about what ifs. So we did some kind of analysis while before I was going for the vacation, that if it goes down, to what extent or to what level can it go down, and if it is going to go up, to what extent is it going to go up, and what is that we can expect. So every crypto, remember this thing very carefully, guys, like crypto markets, they just don't completely go down, they don't just simply go up also. It's not like that. There are cycles. It kind of follows certain regimes, like how how do I say, it follows a bit of uh, I wouldn't say, it's not a shocker. It obviously performs in a certain way. There is a thing behind it. If you watch them closely, that's when you'll realize that yes, they go in a certain way. They follow certain footsteps. They follow certain paths, and that's how they kind of go up and down. So even if currently you still haven't really realized the pathway towards how the cryptos are performing, no worries, it's okay. In the initial phases it's very much common, because when I also started in the early days, even I used to be like really confused. How are they moving, in which direction are they moving? Are they moving up? Are they moving down? I also had my all sorts of doubts and all sorts of crazy things in my mind when I was just starting out. So you guys also must be having that kind of a thing, which is very much okay. That's fine, because I don't think without those silly questions we are ever going to be the kind of traders that we are looking for, guys. One real important thing is, without any loss we are never ever going to be a successful trader. So I am a trader myself. I'm a crypto trader, and trust me, there are days when I also face losses. So please be aware of that fact. So when you enter into this market, you have to be aware that you can lose out on all of your money also, which is a very much possible thing. And also there will be days where there will be losses, and you should only know how to cope up with those losses. You can't escape those losses, definitely, but yes, by the time you're going on learning, you will learn how to cope up with them. So that's what we want you guys to also do here, and you will reach that level. So don't worry, I will make sure that you guys reach that level. Okay, so as we can see, Bitcoin after 126 is sitting at 91. Ethereum after reaching 4973. Imagine, Ethereum was at hi, my dear 781601. Hi, welcome to the stream. So, Ethereum after reaching 4,900 now is sitting at 3,013. That's what it is at. Solana, I think Solana's all-time high was, what was the Solana's all-time high? I need to check it. I think it was somewhere around 294 or something. How can I make it to be working? What happened, my dear 781601? Is it like, are you in loss right now? What exactly is happening? Tell me. Then I might be able to help you out. Where exactly are you going wrong? Are you in losses? What kind of trading are you doing? What is the trading pair? What is the capital that you've used? How have you positioned yourself? These are all the questions that you have to answer. Then only I'll be able to help you. Other than otherwise I wouldn't be able to understand. Tell me more. How can I make it to be working? See, like I said, there are different ways through which people trade. Okay, first of all, there you need to understand, the difference between spot and futures trading. Okay, you understand what is spot and futures, then you know which one will suit to you according to your requirements. Okay, that is first question being asked. Okay, now comes the second thing, like whether do you want to be a scalper. Scalper is a person who is basically trying to pick up market movements which are like very short movements for that matter, and then trying to capture like good amount of profits. See, a scalper is not someone who becomes a scalper overnight. Scalper is somebody who becomes a scalper over a period of time. Like you basically have to trade, and you then get so used to and so professional and so used to the market. That's where you basically will start becoming a scalper. Like you will try to capture the smallest of the movements. In the initial phases, when you start, you will always be either a day trader, you will either be a swing trader, where you're trying to capture a bigger movement out there so that you can trade in the direction of the trend. So what do you see yourself as? Do you see yourself as a scalper? Because I don't think as a beginner trader you can even get onto that level. And I don't recommend anybody who is just starting out in this industry to be a scalper. I want you guys to first learn everything, all the basics that you need to learn. You need to have that information, and then you basically will, uh, as you become more and more professional, as you become more and more proficient, then you will basically become a scalper by yourself. So there is nobody going to tell you you become a scalper, you become a day trader, you become a swing trader. So that is how your thing should be. Okay, this is one thing. Okay, once you answer to that question also, now it is clear for you, then you begin your journey. I gave you the easiest option how you can pick up a trading pair. Okay, trading pair, it all depends on the capital that you have, and it all depends on the risk appetite that you have. So based on risk appetite, I told you what are the trading pairs that you can pick up. But coming to the capital, because basically some of the stable cryptocurrencies are very expensive, because like obviously bitcoin is at 91,221. So I'm sure none of us, including me, none of us has that kind of amount to basically trade in, right? So, and it's not even recommended, because as a retail trader you should not even go for such big amounts too. So of course that can be a very big hindrance while we are trading. So do you have that kind of a capital that you can trade in, so that you can capture some small movements and make some good profits? Or do you have like very little amount? Even if you have very little amount, that's not a problem. You can always take a position by leveraging. And leveraging means, it doesn't mean that just because you're getting a loan from the platform, you'll go and take 100x, 125x, you'll take whatever you like. No, that's not how it works. So you have to position yourself according to your risk appetite as well. Like you can't take too much of risk also in the initial phases. As a starter, as a beginner, 5x is the maximum that you can take. But even as a like beginner trader, I still tell some of my other, like people who sometimes talk to me personally, I tell them that don't even take like 5x. Sometimes lower it more, like 2 3 4x also, but not more than 5x also, because you have a lot to lose in case the trade doesn't go in your direction. Yes, of course, the profits are very good. It can be a lucrative thing. It can be a very win-win situation when everything goes in your favor. But if it doesn't, then what? So that is what I want you guys to also be aware. While on the other side of the story, it might look like, oh wow, what a what an achievement that I can get. But you can't even think of when you lose it, it's going to be like too difficult. Okay, first I'll take you to spot, because there's not much in spot. It's a very simple thing. Spot has only open orders, order history, trade history, funds that reflects here. So when you park your fund, when you deposit funds here, it shows here in the trade history, whatever trades you have taken, it kind of shows you like historical data. Even in the order history, it kind of shows you the same data. In the open orders, like if in case you have placed a limit order, then it shows here. But if you have taken a market order, it might get executed there and then itself. I don't think it is going to show it over here. So that is how this whole thing works. Okay, now moving on to spot trading, the only type of two orders are limit and market. Limit is something you need to understand that if, for example, currently the price of BTC is at 91,186. So if you place your order on this price, that is where it is going to buy the BTC at this price only. And if you think, for example, you're speculating that the price might go down or the price might go up, whatever your prediction is, then basically you're going to place an order over and above the current market price. That is where your limit orders come in. So you can buy high low depending on how the how your analysis is telling you what exactly is happening. That is how you place the order. In spot, one very important thing is you cannot sell until unless you hold a unit of cryptocurrency. Unlike in futures, where basically even if you don't hold any crypto, you can still sell it without holding any unit. Because in futures, you are holding contracts, like you are basically predicting, or you're analyzing and saying, I want to hold an XYZ contract of so and so crypto. But in spot, you are buying an actual unit of it, which means with your real money. Say, for example, you have $100 and you have, suppose, let me take one small, price crypto. Like, for example, you have XRP. So with $100, because XRP is right now trading at 2.17, so you will be buying with $100, you'll be buying XRP. How many will you buy? Like, let me just open my calculator. I'll show you the calculations too while we are doing this, so that it becomes more easier for you guys. Okay, so $100 you will be buying, if it is 2.78, sorry, 2.17, right? 2.17 is what it is running at. So you are going to buy 46.08 real units of that crypto. Okay, get the difference. When you're trading in futures, you're buying contracts which are like based on future. Okay, you're not buying the real unit of it. That's why in futures you can always sell even before you actually hold any crypto. But in spot you cannot do that. You have to buy, and then only you will be able to sell it, because you are actually buying that unit. And say you don't even want to sell it now, you want to sell after 20 years also, you can still hold it in your wallet, like in your spot wallet, and you can just relax, like whenever, like, if for example people back in 2009, whoever would have bought Bitcoin at say 0.008, that is what it started the price, right? Bitcoin, started at 0.008 cents. That is how it started in 2008 or 9 to where it is right now. You can see it yourself. So the power of price increase, I wouldn't say power of compounding or something, but the price over a decade, how it has actually gone up, you can see it yourself. The results, or the thing, evidence is in front of you. So same way, for example, you assume that XRP currently is running at 2.17. Even at present time, you just invested, and this is not trading, this is investment, this is hodling that we're talking about. You had $100, you bought it at current price thinking that this is the cheapest that you can buy for. So you bought it at 2.17 and you just held it, like say for 2 years, 5 years down the line. And suppose down the line 2 years, 5 years, XRP from 2.17 shooted to say like maybe $5, $10, I don't know what it can shoot to. It's just a prediction, of course, it's a probability. So then you are going to sell it at a later time, which is like you're going to get a good return on investment. That's what it kind of helps in terms of the power of hodling, power of investing it for a long term, taking advantage of the dollar cost averaging, DCA. I'm sure you guys must have heard. Traders are always aware of these kind of jargons, or these terms, and if you haven't come across this kind of a thing, you then have to understand that dollar cost averaging is something where if you're not sure where the market is heading, like whether it's going to go further down or it's going to go up, so it's better to always take a prediction where you buy at every dip, like whenever basically the price is going down and down and down, you buy it at different dips and then you hold it for a longer period of time. That's called hodling, or you taking advantage of dollar cost averaging. So you can trade, or you can invest it in that way. But if that is not something you want, and you want to basically every day take some profit, enter into market, take profit, exit, yes, there are ways you can make profits through that also. But trading every day, making profits. Not necessary every day is going to be a profitable day. There will be days where you will be making losses, or your money might be getting stuck, or whatever things. That is also part of this industry. So be prepared for that, and don't always think everything is going to be positive because some days will be negative. And this I'm not saying, this I'm saying because of my own experience too. So somebody telling you you're never going to face any loss, they're lying to you. It's not possible, because there will be days, some days you might miss out on the smallest of the detail, or even if you would have not missed out on the smallest of details, because markets are so uncertain and unpredictable. A sudden news in the market, a sudden negative news in the market, sudden announcement from the government, sudden changes in the monetary policies or the economic policies of the world or the global economies as such, it is obviously going to basically reverse the markets in different direction, and that will be basically impacting your overall investments. So overall investments, or your trading, whatever you we are talking about. So be careful on that side. Just every day when you enter into the market or when you are exiting, make sure you enter and exit within the same day, so that you're not holding it for good amount of time and then getting your money stuck, or hitting your stop losses or things like that. This is something that you need to always remember. That I will show you in the next step, how you're going to position yourself, so that within next couple of hours you should be able to take a profit and exit out of the market. Because if you position yourself correctly, nobody is ever going to stop you from taking a right kind of a trade. Trust me, guys. The biggest mistake a lot of traders that a lot of people or traders do is, like, in the initial phases, they don't know how to position themselves. They either overtake positions, or they under do their the calculations, and that is where exactly it goes wrong. So I want you guys to put in right amount of calculations, so that you can enter and exit at a right amount of time, and then take some good profits, and then you can get done with it. So that I will come to it, how you have to take a leverage position, how do you decide what what should be your capital, what should be the leverage, and like how you should be analyzing based on probabilities. There are ways in which you can basically use indicators to trade, or sometimes you can even trade basis the structure. So market structure is very, very important. So some professional traders, over a period of time, when they become too professional and they become too used to and they become very confident with the market, they trade basis the swings, they trade basis the structure of the market. That also we will come back to it. I will take you through that as well, because what kind of a trading suits you according to your requirement, you're going to judge for your own self. I will not decide. If you think trading with indicators is easy for you, and with that you're able to make good amount of money, hi my dear Odina, Odina Kachi, 102153117. Welcome to the stream. So hi. Any questions you have, guys? You might be you can ask me any questions if you have. Feel free to ask, because these sessions are specially for you guys only, so that you can ask the silliest of the doubts and get yourself clarified. All right. So don't hesitate. We appreciate you joining, people joining from across the globe. We appreciate you taking out time, being part of these sessions. So please do talk to me. Share your stories, share your pain points, share your challenges, share your struggles, everything possible, so that I understand what you must be facing, and then I can guide you step by step to it. Okay. So, like I was telling you, in spot trading is a very, very simple way of trading. Trust me, there's not much into it. Yes, futures trading does have a little more in-depth analysis, in-depth knowledge that you need to gain about futures, because futures has some extra features as compared to the spot trading. But spot is the most easiest way through which you can, trade. It's just buying low and selling high. That is the only formula that you have. Now, in spot trading, when do you buy? You buy basically when the markets are in a negative, and you're basically waiting for the markets to go positive, and that's when you sell. But The same rule will not apply for futures trading, because we are going to follow exactly opposite rules over there. I will come back to that, not to confuse you, because if I'm going to talk about that simultaneously, you're going to get confused. So first, let's concentrate on spot. Your only way of trading is buying low, selling high. And in spot, because you don't get a leverage option, you are using all your hard earned money. So whatever you're putting into the market, whether you get a profit or you get a loss, it is your money that is getting risked out. Yes, futures में भी यही होता है, लेकिन यहाँ पर आपका जो रियल पैसा है वो फंस जाएगा. Okay, that is what, or that money is going to be lost. So in spot, that is that you don't get the option to take a leverage or take a loan from the platform. So you buy low and sell high. That is the only formula. There are two types of orders. I already explained you what are the two types of orders. On my right hand side, you can see this is an order book. All the red ones are basically your selling orders. All the green ones that you see are your buying orders. So you can see the quantity, you can see the amount that is being bought and sold here. All that is clear over here. Okay, I explained you already about what are the different types of orders and order history, trade history, and everything. This is how the chart of any cryptocurrency looks like. We will be coming back to the patterns, or we will be coming back to the chart analysis also. I will show you. You can trade basis the charts, or you can trade basis the indicators too. Both are possible. Some like doing trading basis indicators, some like doing trading basis charts. So whichever suits according to your requirement, you can do that also. Now, I hope spot trading is clear enough to you guys. Now, I am going to also show you what the futures trading platform looks like. Okay, before I actually move on to that, there is one more very important thing which you need to understand. While you have enter like your KYC yourself, you have basically registered, done everything. First and foremost thing is you have to go and first deposit funds into it. So you might be seeing two options here. For me, I just have one option. I don't have the other option. You might also have a fiat deposit. Then there is crypto deposit also, because some of you might be even trading from different platforms. You want to bring that money like from Binance or any other platform. You can use this. Here you can select any crypto which you're holding in an external platform, like exchange platform. Like maybe say you're holding Ethereum, you're holding USDT, or you're holding BTC in some other exchange platform. Maybe from from Binance you want to bring, or you want to bring from Kraken, OKX. I don't know what all different exchange platforms we have and what all you guys use. So from there, if you're bringing it, you have this option. You can choose this, and then you can select the network. And you see here, there is the estimated arrival time that it shows, and it gives you very clear information that this is going to take 1 minute, this is going to take 1 minute. Let's have a look at for USDT, because it might be different for USDT. See, like Ethereum, ERC20 is taking 2 minutes, while Optimism, Tron, BNB Smart Chain, Polygon, all of these are taking just 1 minute. So you see, you can decide basis, the accuracy or the time, how much it is taking for the transfer. Once you select this, for example, let me see Tron. So this is your address. You copy this address, and then basically you can transfer the funds from your this thing to this wallet, or vice versa. You can do copy paste over there, go to your other platform and copy paste this address, and then make the transfer. So it's very important, keep all your pass keys, your login IDs, passwords, your addresses, and everything very safe and secure, because a lot of theft, a lot of things keep happening uh, on this particular industry. In this particular industry, scams and frauds and everything is very common. So you have to educate yourself good enough to make sure that you're not sharing all these these kind of things with anybody. So uh, you can either use a QR code and make a transfer, or you can either copy this address here and then go paste this address into the other exchange platform, and then just do the transfer simultaneously. So it's that easy, not difficult. Once you have enough balance in your futures and spot account, that is when you can basically go and start your trading journey. Now, Moving on to the futures trading. Simple. I told you how to go about with spot. That is, I think, very much easy, not very difficult at all. But coming to futures trading, now I'll explain you everything which you see on the screen. Hold on till I explain you everything. So if you want to change the trading pair, this is where you come and just change it. You want to change it to Doge, you want to change it to Ethereum, you want to change it to XRP, whatever it is, everything is here. All the cryptocurrency you can change it. I'm going to change it to Ethereum for now. Okay. Then you can see there's a market price here. When you come on all these particular features, you can see the information yourself, guys. Trust me, you don't need me to explain you all of this. The information is very much available here itself, so you can understand. See, when I click on market price, it says market price used for PNL and margin calculations. It can differ from the last price traded to avoid price manipulation. You can see all this information. So this order book, the charts, everything is going to look same. Now the only difference between futures and spot trading is the margin that we talk about. So as I was telling you, as a beginner trader, your margin should not be more than 5x. The reason why I tell you is I will show you in the later part of this session how the calculations are being done and how basically you can lose out on all your money if you are not positioning yourself correctly. So those all things also will do. So first of all, understand that there are two different types of margins that you can use. There's cross margin, there's isolated margin. Now, when do you use cross margin? If you use cross margin, it means if you are taking multiple positions in different cryptocurrencies, then cross margin, if any crypto is not going in your direction, like you bought at a certain price and you wanted it to go up, but it went completely in the negative. So if that amount, if you do not have enough amount in your wallet to support that trade, then basically it is going to use the margin from different positions that you have taken and going to maintain that margin for that particular crypto. Now, it's not very advisable in the initial phase, especially when you're starting out, to take cross margins. Especially don't take too many positions, don't go for arbitrage, don't go for something which you do not understand, and also don't overdo things. Keep life simple. Life can be simple. Trust me, with one trading pair, one one trade per day is good enough to start with. A lot of people in greed, what they do is they basically go and overbuy things, or they over trade, or just because one wrong trade they took it, now what they do is to revenge that trade, they go for taking another trade, again they do a mistake. So revenge trading is also not at all acceptable. If you made a mistake, learn through the mistake, get over with it. Don't try to justify yourself, don't try to overdo things, and don't try to take revenge, because revenge ultimately is going to take more and more from you. It's not going to take it's not going to give you a right kind of a result. So as a what I do, I tell you, some days, yes, I also make mistakes. Some days when I have taken a wrong trade, I just close the trade. Whether if I really don't want to hold that long, if I got a stop loss, like if I see that my target is not hit within next couple of minutes, hours, whatever time frame I kept for myself, then I just put a stop loss and get over with it, and then again I begin the next day. That is how you should also do. Instead of, oh yeah, just because I got a loss today, or I'm getting in a loss, let me just arbitrage myself, let me just take another position and try to recover. So some people do that and it maybe works for them. I'm not saying it will not work in every case, but sometimes what even happens is, like, you might be not in a proper state of mind, where you're not just trading with sensibility, you're not trading with probabilities, you might not be trading with a good amount of logical reasoning there. So in that scenario, you might not take right kind of decision. So please make sure that you don't overtrade or don't revenge trade. Get done with it on that day and then move on with that particular trade, and just move next day and then start fresh from there. Okay, so cross margins, not at all. I'm not at all in favor of cross margins, because taking multiple positions as a starter, no, big no. Okay, and cross margins, not at all acceptable. Like, not recommend it at all, because it can be a very risky affair, especially when you don't understand how it works, and how the leverage works, how the margin is being used and utilized and all of that. So it's better to avoid such kind of things. Now moving on to the isolated margin. Isolated, we know that it uses one particular position, and it goes for only one position. So whatever balance you have in your account, that is going to get utilized for taking a position, and it's not going to use from different anyways, you have not taken positions in different cryptos, so it's not going to use it. So always select isolated margin, never select cross margin, and never ever take multiple positions. That can be a very risky thing in initial days. You have to first, even in next 6 months, at least 6 months down the line, even if you're sitting at break even, trust me, that's a win-win situation for you. Even like I'm not saying like every like you have to make profits every day, or you have to be profitable by end of 6 months or something. Even every day straight, on an average, you reach till break even by 6 months, you're still at a good position, trust me. Because after 6 months, now you will be like 100% sure how the market is. You will be having that kind of understanding and analysis and perspective that yes, I know now the where the market is going to head, so you are going to take the right kind of decision. It's all about staying consistent, staying disciplined, and learning how the market is moving and in which direction, and as and when how it kind of goes through this cyclical up and down thing, like moving up, moving down, and all that. You will be able to gain this only in like 6 months down the line. You're not going to gain this overnight for sure. So even at 6 months after taking multiple trades, you are at break even also. Don't dishearten yourself, continue to grow, continue to go and trade, because after 6 months I'm sure that now you'll be good enough to kind of make right decisions where your profits will start coming up. So that is how you should do. Okay, now you understood all this. In this again, the limit and market orders are going to be same, guys. So as I told you, the spot trading also has this limit and market orders. It's going to remain the same for futures also. Limit and market order is going to remain same. Only difference is the trigger order. Now trigger order, what is the difference is you are trying to put a, here you're trying to put a condition. Trigger order is like something where you're trying to analyze, thinking that either the price is going to go up or down. It is like very minimalistically different from limit order. In limit order also you do the same thing, but the only difference is limit order, you put a condition that, say for example, right now Ethereum is it is trading at 2992, right? So you think that price is going to reach till 2960. It's a hypothetical example. So you'll put a trigger saying that 2960 is what your trigger price is, and then you will either put a market order there, or a limit order stating that when price reaches 2960, you're going to place a limit order. Now limit order, it can be either a buy trade or it can be it can be a sell trade. That is totally up to you. And you'll put a trade saying that I would like to buy at, when the price hits 2960, I would like to short sell from there. Like I would like to sell from that level. So you will put it as a market price. To the moment 2960 hits, a market order gets placed for you. Or if you put a limit order, also say that you if it reaches 2960 and it goes further, then you put a condition there, 2960, you would like to buy it at 2955 is what you would like to buy. So you put a limit order there, so the order gets executed at 2955, the buy order gets, that is your limit order. So both are possible, but in trigger, until unless that trigger price is not hit, that order is never ever going to be placed. If that price is never reached, then the order is never going to execute also. So that is how the trigger orders work. And it might even, because it never reached, it might never ever execute also. That is also a possibility. So this is the only difference between the two. Now coming to basically how you leverage your positions. So I tell all my viewers very very clearly, you need to understand that every day market has a way of performing. Okay, it has the habit of performing in a certain way. So it might be like a 1% market, 2%, 3%. Coming to crypto, coming to Ethereum basically on an average move about between 1 to 5% on an average, okay, normal days. But if it's a very high volatile days, good news is days, or some positive news, something nice happening, then it might as well move beyond 5 to 10% also. So high volatility, it can move about 5 to 10%. But if it is less volatility and all like normal days, then it might move like 1 to 5% only. So every crypto will have its own way of moving that you need to analyze and see where, how does your crypto behave in normal days and how does it behave in volatile days. So once you know that, now comes a question. Today, when I'm actually trading, am I like, what exactly is the current rate that it is running at? Is it positive, negative, or what exactly the market is functioning at? So you can see Ethereum is at positive 2.34%, which is not necessary on the coin market cap. Let's have a look. Coin market cap. See, coin market cap has a difference. It is running at 3.08, whereas you can see in the spot futures trading on Zbit platform 2.35. So every exchange platform, remember, this particular number that you see, 2.3, or this price that you're seeing might be varying. Now, at this current stage, you go check the price on Binance, or check the price on maybe other platforms like Kraken, OKX, or anything. You will see that there will be a difference between the two. This is why we always tell you can also arbitrage, or you can always take advantage of selling it on different platforms. You see that if on Zbit platform the price is very cheap, you can buy it here. And if you see there is a price difference on, say, Binance, you can buy here and you can go and sell it over there. That is how also people kind of make money there. That is how also people trade. It's not just trading on the platform itself, on the Zbit platform. If you have if the accuracy, or if the transaction speed is like very good, and there is no hassle in deposit withdrawals and everything, you can do that as well. Like, you can buy on Zbit. Like, hypothetically, if you see that the price is low, you buy it on Zbit, you go and sell it on Binance, for example. This is a hypothetical example. And it's not just Bitcoin, Ethereum, you can also sell, buy it USDT or other cryptocurrencies, that whatever pairs. If Zbit has got 132 pairs, so both on spot and futures, so you can pick up anything out of that. So this is one thing. Coming to, I think, the type of orders I told you, it's just the same. So you need to assess how much, like what percentage is it running at. So it's at a positive of 2.38%. Currently, it is at 2.38. Now, how do I position myself for the day so that I exit the market with profits here? The first and foremost thing is to identify if the market is in uptrend or in the downtrend, so that we can decide whether we should buy in this current situation or whether we should sell in this situation. Okay, once you identify that, then the next thing is you need to see every minute, every hour, or every 4 hours, how much is the movement of the market. Is it 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%? What exactly is the rate that it is moving? So with that, we are going to notionalize ourselves, which is like we are going to take a prediction of probability, assuming that if the same rate is going to get followed, then in the next coming few hours, am I going to be profitable or not? Whether I take a buy trade at this current position or I take a sell trade, am I going to be profitable or not? That is something that we will see. Then comes the next thing. How do you leverage your position? So suppose if your market is running at, say, 2.5%, currently when I'm talking to you guys, it's running at 2.5. So if you are taking a position which cannot maintain that margin up to that 2.5%, that rate that it is running at, there's no point in taking a leverage position, right? So sometimes what people do is they either overtake positions, which means they take too big positions or they like undertake positions, and that margin which you have in your account is not enough to basically maintain for the day and get you the profits that you're looking for. So that also we will see in coming few minutes. I'm going to discuss that also, how you can rightly position yourself so that you don't overdo or you don't like underdo also things, so that with the amount of the rate that it is running at, you will be able to make some profits. Okay, so that is also something we will look. Once you're through that, then you will be definitely able to take successful trades. The kind of positions, how you're going to manage and all of that, that I will come and discuss. I need small 5 to 10 minutes of break here, guys. I want you guys to be a little patient, and then we will come back and basically discuss about, just a second. So we are going to discuss about these things that I told you. Remember, one is how to position yourself, second is how to take a leverage position. All these things are something that we will continue to talk. Just give me a second. I want to take a small 5 to 10 minutes of break, and then we'll continue talking about all these things. So I'm sure you guys are as excited as I am, because you want to take the right kind of trades, and I also want to make sure that you guys take the right kind of trades. So please follow, and as well as make sure when you are coming live to click on the deposit button. Send me the screenshot on the Telegram community, and I will be sharing a live trade signal with all you guys. So make sure you do all these things, and you will get the chance to get a free trade signal from my end. And if you want me, guys, if you guys want me to handhold you, help you step by step, do everything possible, that also I'll do. But the rule is you have to basically go hit the deposit button and deposit funds while I'm live. Okay, I will come back in a short while, like about 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll discuss about the how to take a leverage position, how to use leverage, and we will also see, based on the current market conditions, are we going to have good amount of margins in our account, so that can be used to take a position and maintain it and get good amount of profits for the day. Okay, so these are the few things that we will be discussing, and we'll continue after a small 5 to 10 minutes of break. Stay tuned until then. I didn't know. So guys, I'm so sorry. Hi to Mangal Sin. I think he was live when I went for a small break. So yes, guys, whoever is online, whether you are coming from YouTube directly or from within the application, guys, shoot out your questions if you have anything that you would like to ask. Because once I explain you how to take a position, I'm also going to basically so sorry, I'm so sorry. Take a live trade and show you that as well. Like while we are live, if there is any kind of good position that we get, then we're going to take a trade as well. My God, what's wrong with me? Just a second, guys. Need to put my charger on. Yeah. Anybody wants to ask any question, please, guys, feel free to ask. Okay. So as I was telling you that we basically have to see how we are going to position ourselves for the day. There are two different ways of how you can trade. One is basically how you pick up chart patterns or market structure and trade. Usually these kind of trades are taken in spot trading. Futures trading, you should maybe, you kind of can avoid trading based on market structures, because what we are trying to do, what we're trying to, how we are trying to trade, picking up market structures or chart patterns is we're trying to predict a longer perspective of the market. And predicting a longer perspective of the market means in futures trading, practically it's not possible. Reason being, you're using leverage, because what you're trying to predict a very big position or something that might not be practically possible, because you might not have enough funds in your account or margin that can maintain that to be able to achieve that target. B, because if the market moves in the opposite direction of what exactly you're predicting, then your margin levels will not be able to withhold it for a very longer period of time. So this is how it can impact. Okay, these are two things. So third is swing, like when you're doing futures trading, we can use a combination of indicators, not one indicator for sure. Of course, it's a combination of a different kind of indicators that we need to use, and you should be able to assess it according to the what do you call it uh, as a permutation combination, because one indicator will not give you the accurate information. It's going to be like a couple of different indicators, and that is how you will be able to trade. uh, these are all the things that I'm telling you based on my own personal experience and the way I trade. So guys, like everybody has a different way of trading, and I am totally not against, or I'm not totally for it also. So what I want you guys to do is you have to go do a bit of homework and research on your own also, and see which particular way works for you, because what is working for me may or may not work for you. So you have to find out on your own your style of trading. So both the ways are possible. In one of the I think in one of the streams in previous few sessions, I did take a swing trading. I took a trade and predicted for a long run, and that kind of a prediction is practically not possible in futures, because futures, the margin gets utilized every minute, every second, and every movement is very important. Just even if like market moved like 0.5% or 1% also against you, then you have a lot to risk. So market structure analysis and market structure based trading can be possible in spot, because until unless you plan to sell it, you are still holding that position. So if the same is not there in futures trading. So futures trading, if market is behaving even 1% also, 2% also against you, because you do not have sufficient balance or margins in your account, you will not be able to hold that position forever. So that's why I say that chart analysis or swing analysis or market structure analysis or trading based on swings and all of that on bigger time frames, for futures trading it might be difficult. It's not impossible, but it might be a difficult and challenging thing. But yes, based on the current situation and current scenario and picking up the indicators as a permutation combination, it's very much possible. Okay, these are the two things. You can go apply it yourself, see the results, how it is working for you. You can always let me know in the comment section and in the feedback whether it worked for you or it didn't work for you. All of that you can do it. All right, so that is one thing. Now moving on, how do I begin? So like I said, first of all, you need to deposit funds. So depositing funds can be either through fiat or it can be either through uh, okay. So it can be either through fiat or it can be either through crypto deposits. Okay, this is one thing. Now moving on to starting the trade. So this is how your futures trade looks like. Today, market is moving at 2.45%. So I am seeing the moving averages here. Moving averages choice is completely yours, guys. Sometimes some people use different kind of moving averages. It's totally up to you. Some like to use 5 period moving average, some like 10, some like 30, and some even use more bigger ones. I would rather choose to take a bigger one also, instead of just going for very shorter ones, so that I understand the overall scenario also, whether it's an uptrend or it's a downtrend. Now 200-day or 200 period moving average, you can see clearly I'm on a 15 minutes chart. I can even be on a 1 minute chart. But if I want to scalp a position and I'm planning to close my trade in next few minutes, then I can choose anything between 1 minute to 5 minutes to 15 to 30 minutes, 60 minutes also. When I'm trading on a smaller, like I'm planning to close my trade in next couple of hours. But if I want to hold it for say more than a day, or I'm swing trading and I'm going to swing trade or hodl or hold it for some more time, means then 4 hours and bigger time frames like 1 day charts, weekly charts, and all of that will be useful for me. Now let's have a look at it. So as I changed my settings, you can see 5 moving period average is basically in the light purple color, which you can see it's a very small minimalistic here. I don't think it's even visible to you guys, but maybe I can just make it a little bold. I'll change the style and make it bold so that you can see this is your 5-day moving average. Now my 200 moving average is in this purple color, but I'll also make it a little more bold. So this is my 200 period moving average. Now comes my 30 is in green color, so that is not an issue. Green color. To make it more simple, maybe between the two purples we can also change it to yellow. Maybe that way we can basically distinguish ourselves. Okay, yellow color. So now we are clear. The yellow is 5 period moving average. The 200 is in purple and 30 is in green. Okay, so you can clearly see it is plotted on the chart. Now, what do you understand by this? When you're looking at this chart, what do you understand by when you see this kind of a thing? So 5 candle or 5 period moving average and 30 period moving average is basically any which is a shorter perspective, like how the price is basically performing as against the moving average price, as against the average price that it is plotting on the chart. So whatever you see, these lines that you see on the chart is showing you the average price where it has been remaining all this while past whatever period that we are looking for. Like this is 15 minutes chart, right? So these are all 15 minutes candle. Every candle here is a 15-minute candle. So 26th of October, sorry, 26th of November has started here. Let's not go there. Let's see from 27th of November itself. So this is where my day has begun, my opening of the market. And from this time until this, like every 15 minutes, where the price is sitting. So here you can see that that price is basically this orange line, which is a 5-day five candle or 5-day moving average, is basically sitting on the price itself. So it is neither up, it is neither down. So it is just sitting on the price, which means price and moving average is just the same. Now coming to the green one, which is 30, you can see clearly the current situation right now. The current price is below this 30-day average. Okay, so it means that on a little better position, little better perspective, price is now sitting below it. So it means it is like in a downtrend, it is moving in the downward direction. Whereas on 200, can you see price is basically sitting above the moving average. So this is your 200 period candle, sorry, 200 period line graph here, and price is over and above this. So now, when you look at all these three lines and when you look at the overall chart, what do you understand by this is that on shorter time frame, although the 200 candle moving average is showing that price is above it, it means on a shorter time frame, it is in uptrend, but on, you can see this, wait, hold, I'll close this. I'm going to close 5. Here I'll change it to, instead of 30, I'll change it to 50, because that's a mid section. Like it's like, whereas 200 is like something we are talking about 4 to 5 days average, whereas 50 is like basically, so green chart, 50, yes, green is 50. So the short period moving average price is below that, but for the long moving average, long period moving average price is above it. So the same scenario, let's have a look at in the 60 minutes chart. So 60 minutes chart, both of them are below, which means price is in uptrend. Okay, bigger perspective, price is in uptrend too. Okay, now coming to the 4 hours chart, more bigger perspective, it is till here it was in downtrend, but now again here also it started moving in the upward direction. Although the 200 moving average is still not crossed, so we can't clearly say in bigger time perspective also that it has reached like the uptrend. But yes, till 60 minutes we are convinced, yes, it is sitting in the uptrend. See, you can see it yourself. Like you can see this whole scenario, like it's moving in the upward direction, right? So the averages are here. These two are averages. These are 200 averages. These are, the purple one is 200 averages and this is 50 averages. So price is above that. So it means from this point of view, yes, it is in the upward direction. But because this green line, which is a 50 moving average, it's the price is almost nearing very much close to this. So does that mean that the downtrend is likely to start? It means, is the price, like, let me open my brush so that you guys can have a little more clarity. Yeah. So does that mean if price is not going to maintain the support that it is having here, is it going to go further down or is it going to go up? These are two probable scenarios that we have in front of us. So what exactly does it look like for us? That is what we are trying to analyze here. Now 60 minutes. Here I'm a bit skeptical. because I have both the options. It can either go up or either it can either continue its uptrend or it can either come down. So now to make sure which particular probability, whether it is up or it is down, which one is accurate, we need to analyze it with other permutation combinations. Like I said, one indicator is never going to give you right information, right? So now I need to basically see if my other indicators are substantiating the data that I'm currently looking at. Just by looking at moving averages, you should never ever take a trade because moving averages is not going to give you complete picture. It's going to give you a picture which is either half, or it is going to give you very it's going to give you incomplete information actually. So based on that, you will never be able to trade. Now comes my next question. This is on 16 minutes. Let me go to my 5 or 15 minutes chart and see. So you can see that in 15 minutes chart, my 50 candle 50-day moving average basically is sitting up, which means 200 is below. So basically price is above that, means it's in uptrend, but shorter point के लिए basically it has gone down. So शॉर्टर पॉइंट शॉर्टर पर्सपेक्टिव से अगर वो नीचे की तरफ जा रहा है तो नीचे की तरफ ही जाएगा या ऊपर की तरफ उठ जाएगा, ये एक प्रोबेबिलिटी को हमको मेजर करना है यहाँ पर. ओके, दिस इज व्हाट वी आर ट्राइंग टू डू नाउ. The next step I will be doing is I'll be seeing how it is performing on the 1 minute chart. So 1 minute I can see both 250 200 moving average as well as 50 moving average. Basically both are above it, which means price is currently in the downtrend. Now comes a very crucial part. You can see, guys, looking at this chart here, price did make a W pattern here and it went up. Again, it went down. Again, it's trying to, because see, there has been a liquidity sweep here, price got rejected. That's why it is trying to retest this zone. So can you actually make out that we can take a trade at this current position looking at the moving averages? Then the answer is no. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my favorite indicators here, and they work very successful for futures trading. Trust me. They might not work for spot, because spot may you can still do swing trading and you can still trade basis the chart patterns. But whereas in futures, you can always use this permutation combination and you can always basically decide what you need to do. Now, moving on to the RSI here, I can see clearly RSI is sitting at 51. So whenever RSI is either at 50 or just near 50, we have to wait till market starts taking a direction here. So when it is near 50, it is a clear indication market is trying to consolidate here. So you can see here, it's just moving in sideways direction. Can you see, guys? Although it kind of went from up to down, see the bigger perspective. Wait, let me open a brush and show you. From here, it was coming down, 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 down until it came down till here. And then now it's sitting sideways. So we never trade in this direction until a breakout comes and either the price goes up completely or a breakout comes and the price goes down completely. So it came down, it basically consolidated here. Now most likely it is going to go up. That is what it is indicating, because mostly before whenever the consolidation is happening, after that the trend reversal or the short-term pullback is most likely to happen. So that is what is the probable case that we are having here. Let me delete this. Two probabilities, not necessary. अब पता तो चल गया कि दो probabilities है यहाँ पर, and we know that either of a case is going to happen. So do we still take a trade at this current point in time, or do we still wait for some more other confirmations, or do we wait for some other things to happen and then we take a trade? Then the answer is yes, we have to wait for some more other confirmations. And what do we look at is, like, hold on, I'm going to delete this. एक मिनट मैं ये delete करके आपको थोड़ा सा clear करूंगी, फिर हम लोग उसके ऊपर दूसरी ड्राइंग्स बनाएंगे. अब दो चीजें हमें पता चल गई, ट्रेंड पता चल गया, वी गॉट टू नो इट्स इन अभी शॉर्ट पीरियड, शॉर्ट टाइम फ्रेम पे इट्स बेसिकली बिलो बोथ द मूविंग एवरेजेस, यानी वो बेसिकली फिलहाल के लिए डाउन ट्रेंड में चल रहा है। ओके, वो एक पता चल गया है। अब दूसरा हमें ये भी पता चल गया है कि इट्स लाइक इन अ कंसोलिडेशन जोन, बिकॉज प्राइस इज ऑलमोस्ट नियर द न्यूट्रल जोन, 50 के आसपास चल रहा है। तो वी आर नाउ थिंकिंग दैट ओके, अभी ये न्यूट्रल जोन में है, इसको थोड़ा सा मोमेंटम पिकअप करने दो, चाहे वो ऊपर की तरफ जाए चाहे नीचे की तरफ ब्रेकआउट करे, कहीं ना कहीं उसको ब्रेकआउट करना चाहिए, तभी आप अपना ट्रेड डिसाइड कर सकते हो कि यहाँ पे या तो आपको बाई ट्रेड लेना है या यहाँ पर आपको सेल ट्रेड लेना है, ये आप डिसाइड कर सकते हो। अब बाई ट्रेड लेना या सेल ट्रेड लेना कैसे डिसाइड करोगे? तो तीसरा तरीका ये है कि आप अपना डीएमआई इंडिकेटर लगा लो, पुट अ डीएमआई इंडिकेटर हियर एंड सी. So DMI has these three components which are very crucial here. DMI has a DI1, DI plus, DI minus, and there is a ADX indicator. These three are part of it. तो आप देख सकते हो ब्लू वाला जो है ना वो बेसिकली DI प्लस का लाइन है, और ऑरेंज वाला ADX का है, और रेड वाला बेसिकली योर सेलिंग प्रेशर DI माइनस का लाइन है। नहीं, सॉरी, आई थिंक ऑरेंज इज माई DI माइनस, रेड इज ADX। एक सेकंड इसकी सेटिंग देखते हैं, बिकॉज आई डोंट वांट टू बी रॉन्ग। ओके, हाँ ठीक है, DI प्लस देखो गाइस, DI प्लस ब्लू में है, ओके, DI माइनस ऑरेंज में है, ADX रेड में है। एंड इफ यू डोंट नो व्हाट दिस मींस, remember DI plus is always showing you how much is the buying pressure, DI minus is always showing you how much is the selling pressure, ADX is always showing you the uh, average directional index. It stands for ADX, stands for average directional index, and it basically shows you where the trend is. Now in all these things, what you need to see is these three parameters always has to be above 25 in order to determine whether they are strong enough to take any decision. यानी इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि if DI plus is 25 and above, that's when you will basically see that the buying pressure is becoming very strong, and after it started shooting above 25, 20, 25, 30, something like that, and the buying pressure is continuing to build, then in that scenario you will take a buy position. When it is DI minus is basically showing above 25 or 30 or something like that, then it means selling is becoming strong. So in that scenario you can take a short or sell position from there. Now in both the scenarios, one very important thing is because the DMI basically works a little late, and it always reflects the like previous candle performance as well. So what you need to know also is whenever you're looking at either DI plus or you're looking at DI minus, you also have to see where the trend is heading. यानी अगर आप चार्ट पर ये देखोगे that the buying pressure is building up, okay, buying pressure is good enough, but आपका ट्रेंड ओवरऑल नीचे जाते हुए नजर आ रहा है, समझे आप? यानी एक मैं ब्रश से आपको लेके बताऊंगी, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल यू आर सीइंग दैट योर DI प्लस इज शोइंग बाइंग इज स्ट्रॉन्ग, तो बाइंग स्ट्रॉन्ग है तो बेसिकली प्राइस शुड गो अप, राइट? आइडियली दैट इज द लॉजिक, दैट प्राइस शुड गो अप, बट आप देख रहे हो कि भाई प्राइस ऊपर नहीं बल्कि नीचे की तरफ जा रहा है। तो ऐसे में अब आप क्या समझोगे? तो आपको ये समझना है कि भाई अभी शायद ये शॉर्ट टर्म पुल बैक आ रहा है या तो रिवर्सल आ रहा है, तो बेसिकली आपको वो भी चीज को डिटरमाइन करके दैट इज हाउ यू आर गोइंग टू trade. So Vikas, what is the issue, my dear? My deposit not updated. How long has it been, Vikas, that you have deposited the funds? कब किया आपने, कितने बजे किया? And is it crypto deposit or is it fiat deposit? What exactly it is? Because अगर आपने क्रिप्टो भी किया हो तो शायद थोड़ा सा टाइम लगेगा. Can you tell me approximately how much time? Sorry. Okay, that's okay. Sometimes it takes a little time. अच्छा, हाँ ठीक है, 20 मिनट ही हुए हैं, होता है कभी कभी. कभी कभी तो कोई कोई लोगों को मतलब 2-4 घंटे भी हो जाते हैं, उससे ज्यादा भी होते हैं, तो कोई फिकर की बात नहीं है, प्रॉब्लम की बात नहीं है विकास, नो इश्यूज. अगर आपको फिर भी लाइक अमाउंट नहीं आते हुए नजर आ रहा है तो स्क्रीनशॉट ले, टेक अ स्क्रीनशॉट and then send that to the customer service. That is what you can do, or you can send it in the telegram community also. यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हो when you go to the application. Wait, let me show you. एक मिनट. Zbit के प्लेटफॉर्म पर जब आप आओगे, विकास, होल्ड ऑन, कैन यू सी देर इज अ कस्टमर सर्विस. यहाँ पर आपको एक आइकॉन नजर आएगा. ओके, दिस आइकॉन यू नीड टू क्लिक. दैट विल टेक यू टू द कस्टमर सर्विस. आप अपना नंबर और अपना नेम एंड ऑल मेंशन करके आप कस्टमर सर्विस को अपने स्क्रीनशॉट भेजो. they'll be able to they'll be able to respond to you, my dear. अगर फिर भी आपको कुछ जवाब नहीं आता है तो फिर मुझे आप बताना. बताइए विकास, मैं आपसे सुन रही. पेमेंट प्रोसेसिंग में हो गया था, फिर मैंने कस्टमर सर्विस को एसएमएस किया बट कोई रिप्लाई नहीं आ रहा. एक थोड़ा 5-10 मिनट्स रुक जाएं. आई थिंक विकास आपको जवाब आएगा. ओके, आपका मुझे कस्टमर आईडी दें प्लीज. आपका यूआईडी जो होता है, आपका यूआईडी इधर होता है, इसको मुझे स्क्रीनशॉट पे लेकर भेजें या फिर आप मुझे उस पर भेज सकते हैं. यहीं पर टाइप करके भेजिए. यहाँ पर आपका यूआईडी होता है. व्हेन यू क्लिक ऑन दिस, ये आप इस पे क्लिक करेंगे तो यहाँ पर आपको आपका आईडी नजर आएगा. यहाँ से मुझे अपना आईडी लेकर भेजें. मैं अपने कस्टमर सर्विस टीम को बताती हूँ कि आपका कुछ इश्यू हो रहा है. Did you send me? विकास, आप डिसअपियर हो गए शायद. आई डोंट नो. Can you send me your UID, my dear? अदरवाइज आप डायरेक्टली कस्टमर सर्विस से भी बात कर सकते हैं. एक मिनट. मैं आपका यूआईडी कॉपी करके गिव मी अ सेकेंड. विकास, मैं कस्टमर सर्विस से आपके लिए बात करती हूँ. विकास, मैंने आपका क्वेरी रेज किया है कस्टमर सर्विस से. गिव मी कपल ऑफ मिनट्स, दे माइट बी लुकिंग इनटू इट एंड वो आपको कांटेक्ट करेंगे. आई हैव रेज दिस कंसर्न इंटरनली यहाँ पे टीम में मैंने बता दिया है, तो मोस्ट प्रोबेबली दे विल एड्रेस टू योर इशू. गिव मी सम टाइम. ऑलराइट विकास, ये बेसिकली फियाट डिपॉजिट है या क्रिप्टो डिपॉजिट है? कैन आई नो? 'काश मैंने आपको क्वेश्चन भेजा है स्ट्रीमिंग में, चैट में चेक करें. इज इट फियाट और इज इट 10,000 INR यानी 100 USDT के आसपास आपने किया है? ओके ओके, नो इश्यूज. ठीक है विकास, मैंने रेज किया है आपका क्वेश्चन विथ माय टीम हियर. तो देखते हैं व्हाट दे विल रेस्पॉन्ड एंड बेसिस दैट विल डिसाइड. ओके, डोंट वरी गाइस. आप लोग इतना डर जाते हैं कि आई अंडरस्टैंड, इट्स ऑब्वियसली योर. ये यूजर आईडी करेक्ट है क्या? आप एक बार चेक करिए. एक बार फिर से चेक करिए विकास, बिकॉज आई थिंक कस्टमर सर्विस को आपके आईडी से अकाउंट, आपका अकाउंट ढूंढने को मुश्किल हो रही है. कोई नंबर मिसप्लेस किया है क्या? आपने कुछ गलत किया है क्या? एक बार अपना. आई थिंक आपका नंबर 10184. हाँ एग्जैक्टली, आपने गलत टाइप करके भेजा, वही तो मैं कह रही हूँ. 88 लिख दिया आपने गलती से ऊपर, और मैंने भी वही कॉपी करके भेज दिया था एक्चुअली. ओके, हाँ तभी तो वो ढूंढ नहीं पा रहे थे एक्चुअली. हाँ ठीक है, जस्ट अ सेक, मैं उनको वापस से मैसेज कर देती हूँ. गाइस, अगर आप लोग चाहते हैं कि मैं आपको हैंड होल्डिंग करूं और मैं आपको लाइव सिग्नल्स दूं बाय सेल के, तो the rule is you have to basically deposit funds while I'm live and use the deposit button and deposit funds while I'm live. And then you can send the screenshot to me that you have deposited funds, and then I will be giving you a signal, okay, whether to buy or to sell, okay. तो अगर आप लोग मुझसे हेल्प चाहते हैं, सहायता चाहते हैं कि मैं आपको कब बाय करना है या कब सेल करना है आपको बताऊं, तो फिर मैं जब भी लाइव आऊं बिटवीन 4 to 8 PM दुबई टाइम, विच इज द गल्फ स्टैंडर्ड टाइम, तो अपने अकाउंट्स में जो स्क्रीन पे आपको डिपॉजिट का बटन नजर आ रहा है वो बटन इस्तेमाल करें, डिपॉजिट का बटन क्लिक करें और डिपॉजिट के बटन से फंड्स डिपॉजिट करें अपने खुद के अकाउंट में. इट्स नॉट इन माय अकाउंट, सो डोंट पैनिक. It's into your account itself, and then you will basically send me the screenshot, and then I will make sure that I'll tell you when to buy, when to sell, and all of that. Okay. So गिव मी सम टाइम विकास, मैंने आपका आईडी फॉरवर्ड कर दिया है कस्टमर सर्विस टीम को. वो लोग आपके डिटेल्स चेक कर रहे हैं. अगर कुछ अपडेट आएगा तो मैं आपको थोड़ी देर में बताती हूँ. ओके. So it's a simple thing, guys, not very crazy thing. Because my customer service team is trying to get in touch with you. Please talk to them. They just give them the accurate and right kind of information what you have to provide them so that they can help you out. Still price consolidate होता हुआ नजर आ रहा है. You can see even on the RSI it's like sitting near the neutral zones. तो प्रॉपर ब्रेकआउट जब तक नहीं आएगा तब तक हमारे पास प्रॉपर कोई कंफर्मेशन नहीं है कि प्राइस या तो ऊपर जा रहा है या नीचे जा रहा है. तो अभी अपने ट्रेड्स को होल्ड करके रखे. डोंट टेक एनी काइंड ऑफ ट्रेड्स. नो बाय नो सेल करेंटली. So this current situation that you see, market is moving in the sideways direction. ये फिलहाल अभी कंसोलिडेट हो रही है, यहाँ देखो तो यहाँ पर कोई भी बाय और सेल पोजीशन अभी नहीं नजर आ रही। जब तक या तो प्राइस ये कम्प्लीटली ब्रेक करके ऊपर की तरफ चला जाए तो हम इस लेवल पे बाय करने का सोच सकते हैं, या इधर की तरफ वो ब्रेक करते हुए नीचे की तरफ चला जाए तो हम यहाँ पे सेल पोजीशन लेने का सोच सकते हैं। दो प्रोबेबल केसेस है, दोनों में से कोई एक चीज होनी चाहिए, तभी हम अपना ट्रेड यहाँ पर फिक्स कर सकते हैं। पर जब भी आप ट्रेड लें, आपको मेक श्योर करना है दैट यू आर सीइंग ऑल द अदर परम्यूटेशन कॉम्बिनेशन दैट आई स्पोक अबाउट। You have to check your moving averages, you have to see your DMI, you have to see your RSI, where exactly they are sitting, and then decide whether you have to take a buy or sell position. Any questions for me, guys? Please feel free to ask me anything. Because I hope your query is getting resolved. Is customer service in touch with you? Currently, still market is in consolidation form. So there is no buy or sell position at the current situation. Nine zero five 469. Hi, my dear. When we have a break, like when we have a breakout here, either in upward direction, uptrend or in a downtrend, then we will plan our entry. Okay. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Very soon we might get an entry point, whether to buy or to sell. So So if you want me to give you a buy or sell entry, guys, the rule is you go deposit funds using the deposit button on the screen. Deposit funds right now to your account so that you can start trading along with me. Once I see any breakout, because price currently looks like it's in consolidation. So I want the price to build up some momentum, like as in going through a breakout, because you see it is running in a range right now. It has created a support and resistance and it's just moving in sideways direction. It's neither moving up, it's neither moving down. So until we have clear understanding of where it is heading, if it is heading down, then we might plan a short sell entry there. But if it is going to break up, not break down, then we will plan our buy entry there. So stay tuned. Looks like it might break through in some time. So let's have a look at it. Okay. So market is moving very, very slow, guys. Like when we have some kind of, and 1 minute market itself is moving so slow actually. Usually 1 minute chart moves very quick, but still it's moving very slow. Anyways, let's plan our entry at the breakout. Meanwhile, I'm taking a small 5 to 10 minutes of break here and then we'll continue in some time, all right? So looks like a breakout is coming. I think a breakout is happening here. Let's have a look. ये जो भी हमने सपोर्ट रेजिस्टेंस क्रिएट किया था यहाँ पर, wait, let me delete all the drawings and mark a trend line here. The line, हाँ line, horizontal line mark करते ही ये मेरा रेजिस्टेंस हो गया. This was my support, so it's kind of on the verge, almost on the verge of breaking the support line. So ओके, ब्रेक करके वापस से उठ गया है, पर इतना ज्यादा डिफरेंस नहीं है, ज्यादा नहीं आया. आई एम सो सॉरी. अगर मैं यहाँ मतलब मैं भी बेसिकली ब्रेक पर थी ना, यहाँ पर एक एंट्री बन सकती थी, ये वाली एंट्री पॉइंट हमारी हो सकती थी. मैं बिकॉज आई मिस्ड आउट ऑन, आई वेंट फॉर अ ब्रेक, आई कुडंट. अगर यहाँ पे जैसे हमने ये वाली कैंडल पे अगर लॉन्ग पोजीशन लगा दी होती, ये हमारा ब्रेक पॉइंट हो सकता था. और हमने टारगेट लगाया 1:2 का, नॉट वेरी बिग. फिलहाल 1:2 इज गुड, क्योंकि 2-3% की मार्केट चल रही है. एक्चुअली स्पीकिंग तो आप थोड़ा और बड़ा भी टारगेट लगा सकते हो, 1:3 भी लगा सकते हो, पर जब तक वो मोमेंटम बिल्ड होते हुए नजर ना आए तो बेटर है कि थोड़े टारगेट्स को नीचे कर लो. इट्स ओके. सॉरी गाइस, आई वाज नॉट देयर व्हेन दिस वाज गोइंग ऑन. ये वाली पोजीशन हम यहाँ पे कैच कर सकते थे. दिस वाज गुड पोजीशन फॉर अस. एंड यहाँ पर देखो, ये वाली कैंडल तक अभी तक 1:1.37 वाला टारगेट अचीव हो गया होता. क्या 1:1.3 तो हम टारगेट नहीं रखेंगे, 1:2 का टारगेट रखेंगे, 2 या 2.0. देखते हैं. 1:2 अचीव होने दो. अगर वहां तक अचीव होके वो रिट्रेस बैक नहीं करता है तो फिर हमारा 1:3 भी अचीव हो सकता है. एंट्री पॉइंट बनी है एट 2985 और टारगेट हमने लिया है 3002। कितने पॉइंट्स का मूवमेंट है ये? 3002 माइनस 2985, $17 का, $17 का मूव है ये। Oh God, guys, a little. I need a tissue. जिस लेवल पे राइट नाउ मार्केट मूव हो रही है ना, उसके बेसिस पे तो 1:2 अचीवेबल लगता है, पर ऑफ लेट मार्केट्स में ज्यादा क्या कहते हैं, इंस्टीट्यूशनल अडॉप्शन या लाइक बड़ी बड़ी वेल्स का इंटरफेरेंस बहुत कम लग रहा है, जिसकी वजह से यू कैन सी दैट करेंटली बहुत ज्यादा प्राइस मतलब ना नीचे चल रहा है और मूवमेंट भी उतना देखने को नहीं मिलता है। देखो प्रीवियस रेजिस्टेंस इसने इधर क्रिएट किया है 3000.90 पे, हमने सिर्फ $2 उसके ऊपर अपना टारगेट सेट किया है, तो अचीवेबल टारगेट रखा है हमने, ऐसा नहीं कि बहुत ओवर टारगेट रखा है कि भाई वो लेवल तक पहुंच ही नहीं पाएगा करके, तो अचीवेबल टारगेट है बेसिकली। मुझे बेसिकली ट्रेड ना बीच से लेना नहीं पसंद है, लाइक जब वो न्यूट्रल जोन्स पे होता है या ऐसा कुछ ना, जब वो एक्सट्रीम लेवल पे नीचे की तरफ या ऊपर की तरफ पहुंच जाता है तो आई लाइक टू टेक माय ट्रेड्स, एंड अनफॉर्चुनेटली मैं ब्रेक पर गई हुई थी, वरना ये मूवमेंट को पक्का कैप्चर कर लेती और यहाँ पे तो मतलब इनएविटेबल प्रॉफिट होना ही होना था। देखो क्योंकि प्राइस का भी स्टिल कैपेसिटी है ऊपर जाने के लिए, so that's why the target what we have set is an achievable target। क्योंकि प्राइस रिजेक्ट हुई है पिछली बार ना, आप लोग ये वाली कैंडल देखो, ये यहाँ पर ना one big wick formed here, so this candle basically is clearly indicating प्राइस वहां पे वापस से रीटेस्ट करेगा जरूर। Guys, how is weather in across the globes? How is it going with all you guys? हाँ दुबई में अच्छी खासी ठंडी स्टार्ट हो गई यार, दिस इज गोइंग क्रेजी। ठीक ठाक सर्दी होती है अभी। How is it? I think in India also it's kind of started, the winter has started. I don't know about the other countries, Indonesia, Malaysia, or other countries, I'm not sure. कभी कभी मार्केट में ज्यादा लिक्विडिटी नहीं होती है तो प्राइस अक्सर जो है ना थोड़ा सा नीचे मूव करके लिक्विडिटी ग्रैब करके वापस से फिर से ऊपर आता है। तो अगर आप ये सोचते हो कि ठीक है, अगर मैंने यहाँ पे पोजीशन ले ली, मैंने गलत किया एंड ऑल दैट, तो इट्स ओके। वापस प्राइस रीटेस्ट करेगी। देखो, एक बहुत क्लियर कट चीज होती है कि जब भी प्राइस कुछ सपोर्ट रेजिस्टेंस बनाता है ना, तो वो सपोर्ट एंड रेजिस्टेंस को पक्का पक्का रीटेस्ट करता है। अगर अभी जैसे हमने $3002 को अगर हमने टारगेट नहीं रखा ना, उससे और थोड़ा भी लो कर लिया, जैसे ये रेजिस्टेंस पे मैंने अपना टारगेट फिट किया, तो ये रेजिस्टेंस यहाँ पर प्राइस एक बार रिजेक्ट हुआ है, राइट? तो एटलीस्ट मिनिमम यहाँ तक तो आएगा, पक्का पक्का आएगा, क्योंकि प्राइस रिजेक्ट हुआ है, मतलब ये वाले यहाँ पे जो स्टॉप लॉसेस हिट हुए हैं उनको भी तो बेसिकली उसको केटर करना है ना, तो ये यहाँ पर तो वापस से रिटेस्ट करेगा पक्का। तो वो चीज हमको समझनी है। ओके, सो इवन अगर 1:3, 1:4 ये या 1:2 का जो हम टारगेट सेट कर रहे हैं, इफ दैट्स लुकिंग लाइक टू एम्बिशियस, देन यू माइट एज वेल लोअर इट टिल सपोर्ट, सॉरी टिल रेजिस्टेंस लेवल, क्योंकि उतना तो वो आएगा, इतना इतना तो है पॉसिबल अभी। हाँ, कभी कभी होता है क्योंकि लिक्विडिटी इनफ नहीं होती है मार्केट में, बिकॉज मार्केट्स आर मूविंग इन वेरी लो डायरेक्शन, तो फिर वो हो सकता है कि ज्यादा कुछ देखने को ना मिले, तो बट दैट इज समथिंग दैट वी हैव टू सी। यहाँ पर अच्छा खासा बड़ा सा फेयर वैल्यू गैप क्रिएट हुआ है, तो आई थिंक फेयर वैल्यू गैप क्रिएट होने की वजह से बेसिकली ना price started moving down actually now because it's testing this zone again. And I told you guys, right, जब भी fair value gap create होता है on the charts, आप लोग अगर आपने पहले प्रीवियसली एंट्री प्लान नहीं की हो ना, तो आप नेक्स्ट टाइम फिर से आप एंट्री प्लान कर सकते हो। फिलहाल सेलिंग प्रेशर बिल्ड होते हुए नजर आ रहा है, बाइंग वीक होती हुई नजर आ रहे हैं, सेलर आर टेकिंग द कंट्रोल। यहाँ पर आप लोगों ने एग्जिट नहीं किया है तो थोड़ा सा अभी रिट्रेसमेंट का प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है, पुल बैक लग रहा है, पर पुल बैक रिवर्सल ना हो जाए, वो बड़ा खतरनाक एरिया होता है सच में। looks like अभी बाइंग थोड़ी सी स्ट्रांग होती हुई नजर आ रही है, बट इट्स गेटिंग रिजेक्टेड। sellers are trying to take the control. 1:2 के रेशियो पे आप लोग अपना ट्रेड निकाल ले सकते हो गाइस। रेजिस्टेंस पे अपना एग्जिट मार सकते हो, क्योंकि प्राइस अच्छा खासा नीचे ओवरसोल्ड वाली जोन पे पहुंच गई थी, तब फिर वो ऊपर जा रही थी। तो अगले नेक्स्ट फ्यू मिनट्स में टारगेट अचीव हो जाना चाहिए, लाइक नेक्स्ट कपल ऑफ मिनट्स में, क्योंकि बाइंग प्रेशर अगर बिल्डअप हो जाएगा तो टारगेट अचीवेबल है। विकास, आपके वाले केस में माय कस्टमर सर्विस टीम सेड दैट दे आर इन टच विथ यू, तो आप उनको ही रेस्पॉन्ड करें, उनको ही। आई डोंट नो वेयर यू वर टॉकिंग, वर यू टॉकिंग ऑन चैट्स विद देम या फिर कॉल पे बात कर रहे थे? आप क्या कर रहे थे? They said they are in touch with you. आप चैट पे बात कर रहे थे, कहाँ बात कर रहे थे उन लोग से? टॉक टू देम ऑन द चैट इटसेल्फ, अगर आप चैटिंग पे बात कर रहे थे तो। बिकॉज आई एम नॉट द राइट पर्सन टू आंसर दिस, दैट इज नॉट इन माई कंट्रोल और पावर। अगर मेरे पावर में होता तो मैं पक्का आपको बोल देती। ओके, so that's fine। अगर आपने किया है तो वेट करें थोड़ा सा, कभी कभी लग जाता है टाइम। मे बी दे आर इन्वेस्टिगेटिंग पीछे से कि एक्चुअल प्रॉब्लम क्या है एंड ऑल दैट, व्हाई इज इट गेटिंग स्टक और वेयर इज इट गेटिंग स्टक। तो थोड़ा टाइम लगता है ना कोई कोई इश्यूज को रिजॉल्व करने, तो होल्ड ऑन गाइस। जब भी ना प्राइस डाउन ट्रेंड में हो या प्राइस बेसिकली ना मूविंग एवरेजेस पे आप जब देखोगे शॉर्ट मूविंग एवरेज के नीचे हो, तो ऐसे में बाई करना थोड़ा सा रिस्की होता है। रिमेंबर दिस ऑलवेज। प्राइस अगर मूविंग एवरेज के ऊपर चल रहा हो बट आरएसआई पे इफ इट्स शोइंग एज लाइक इट्स ओवरसोल्ड और समथिंग, नीचे पहुंच जाता है 30 बिलो, तो आपको ट्रेड लेना चाहिए। अगर मूविंग एवरेजेस में ऑलरेडी डाउन ट्रेंड में बता रहा है, तो डाउन ट्रेंड में नॉर्मली सेल ट्रेड ही प्लेस करना अच्छा आइडिया होता है। बाई करना ऐसे सिचुएशंस में इज नॉट एडवाइजेबल। तो ये चीजों को भी ध्यान रखिए जब आप अपना ट्रेड लेते हो। एंड डोंट जस्ट ब्लाइंडली जस्ट लुक एट आरएसआई एंड टेक ट्रेड। समटाइम्स द ओवरऑल ट्रेंड आल्सो मैटर्स अ लॉट। आप सोचोगे स्मॉल माइनर पुल बैक है, आप ट्रेड ले लोगे, लेकिन वो पुल बैक नहीं, रिवर्सल निकल गया, तो जब जाके आपको प्रॉब्लम आएगी। इसीलिए यू हैव टू बी लाइक रियली केयरफुल। Let's have a look at it. या गाइस, सो हमने सही जगह पोजीशन तो ली है। कभी कभी इमीडिएटली ट्रेड हो जाता है, कभी कभी टारगेट जल्दी अचीव हो जाता है, कभी कभी टाइम लग जाता है। तो ये वेटिंग का ही बड़ा मसला होता है यार, सच में। बहुत पास है हम लोग टारगेट के। मार्केट पॉजिटिव तो लग रही है, टारगेट अचीव हो जाना चाहिए नेक्स्ट फ्यू मिनट्स या नेक्स्ट कपल ऑफ मिनट्स में। बट बाइंग अगर कंटिन्यूअसली बिल्ड नहीं होगी, प्रेशर बिल्ड नहीं होगा, तो फिर प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है। काफी पास है हम लोग, नजदीक है हमारे टारगेट के। आप लोग को क्या लगता है, टारगेट अचीव होगा या नहीं होगा? एनीबडी वांट्स टू शेयर एनीथिंग? व्हाट डू यू थिंक? 1:2, 1:3, what do you think can be achieved? पॉजिटिव है, पॉजिटिव होना चाहिए। लेट्स हैव अ लुक एट इट 15 मिनट्स चार्ट। तो 15 मिनट्स वाले चार्ट पे भी हमने कुछ ज्यादा वो नहीं रखा। देखो, अगर 15 मिनट्स के चार्ट के बेसिस पे जाओ ना, तो मेरा सपोर्ट एंड रेजिस्टेंस और ऊपर है। मैंने तो बहुत छोटा ही टारगेट रखा है एक्चुअली स्पीकिंग। अगर मैं मेरे 15 मिनट्स के चार्ट के बेसिस पे जाऊँ ना, तो आई कैन ऑल्सो सेट माई टारगेट समवेयर हियर ऑल्सो। ये वाला, इसको रेजिस्टेंस बनाते हुए, ये वाले लेवल को, ये लेवल को रेजिस्टेंस बनाते हुए मैं ये वाले को भी टारगेट ले सकती हूँ अपना। बट वो तो बहुत ज्यादा ही बड़ा हो जाएगा, लाइक मे बी इट माइट बी लाइक, कितना हो जाएगा वो, एक मिनट, इसको थोड़ा सा, 1:2 तो नहीं, मतलब कुछ ज्यादा ही हो जाएगा वो 1:, अभी तो हमने 1:2 का टारगेट रखा। अभी अगर हम लोग ये ऊपर वाले रेजिस्टेंस में जाएंगे ना, देखो यहाँ तो मतलब ये 1:10 की बात कर रहे हैं हम लोग। इतना अनरियलिस्टिक टारगेट नहीं रखना चाहिए, क्योंकि अगर सडनली बीच से यहीं से कहीं से वो रिवर्स हो गई तो फिर क्या, वो इश्यू आ जाएगा ना। तो जो पॉसिबल है, ज्यादा लाइक यू नो विदाउट गोइंग फॉर टू मच ऑफ, क्या कहते हैं, ज्यादा लालच में नहीं जाते हुए रियलिस्टिक टारगेट्स रखते हैं तो वो अचीवेबल होते हैं। अगर आप लोग बहुत लालच में जाएंगे ना, मतलब आपको तो फिर आपकी तो वाट लगनी ही लगनी। इसीलिए मैं ना, मतलब मैं टारगेट कम देती हूँ। आप लोग हमेशा करते होंगे कि मैं अपना टारगेट कम रखती हूँ, लेकिन उसको पोजीशन आपको सही करना है। देखो, हालांकि 1:2 मतलब भी क्या है, ये मैंने आपको बताया कि एंट्री पॉइंट इज एट 2985, whereas एग्जिट इज एट 3000। तो फिर भी यहाँ पर इतनी टाइम में भी, जो कि बेसिकली अगर मैं ये कैंडल से ये कैंडल तक मेजर करूं, जो कि 6 बजे से लेके अभी क्या चल रहा है, 7 बजे, 1 घंटे के टाइमिंग में, 1 आवर में, विद इन 1 आवर, basically it's taking a $15 move. So it's still a good thing, right? Hi, my dear 158185322. So $15 move, so still I think is a good move. That is what I'm saying. I know अब आप लोग 50, मतलब एक इथीरियम तो नहीं खरीदोगे। आई कैन रिलेट टू इट कंप्लीटली। एक इथीरियम तो नहीं लोगे आप लोग, छोटे पोजीशंस लोगे। तो है थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम। 1 घंटा शायद मैं अचीव ना हूँ, मे बी इट माइट टेक कपल ऑफ आवर्स, बट दैट्स ओके। Any questions for me, guys? Almost near to the target. Bar, it's kind of giving us the it's giving us the thing and just snatching it away. I think बहुत manipulation हो रहा है यहाँ पर. It's like it's giving us the it's reaching almost the levels and then just again retracing, reaching again retracing. I hate such manipulations. Trust me, these manipulations, create a lot of confusion and sometimes ना इससे ना बहुत ज़्यादा इसको देखते बैठते हैं ना continuously, you kind of get such some big heart attacks actually. So but that is how market works and that is how it kind of scares you and you make some faulty decisions looking at the charts. मैं तो कहती हूँ कि लाइक टारगेट लगा के ना छोड़ देना चाहिए, लाइक यू शुड नॉट लुक एट द चार्ट्स बिकॉज द मोर यू लुक एट द चार्ट्स इज गोइंग टू create a lot of issue in the sense it will give you a lot of heart attack actually. Every candle that moves is like array, uh, what is happening, what is happening, what is happening, like any one single move also which is going against you will get heart attack because like you put your hard earned money, अरे कहाँ नुकसान हो जाएगा, कहाँ लॉस हो जाएगा करके you'll be like totally screwed up. Yeah, 405, sorry, 406,588. Don't worry, even if you are a first time user, you are a new user, I'm here to guide you. I've been doing that only past 2 to 3 hours, hand holding, guiding, and everything. So if you have missed out the streaming from the starting, I did discuss all the basics of trading from the initial, like from for past 4 hours. So please, even if you have missed out, please watch the replay, and you will be able to find this information on the application itself. And the video is also available on YouTube, so that's not a worry. So so last 1 hour, guys. I just hope before we wind up for the session, our targets should be achieved. Guys, 2 times you got the chance to enter into the market. एक तो यहाँ पे, खैर मैं यहाँ पर तो वॉशरूम को चले गई थी and I took a break, तो मैंने आप लोग को यहाँ पर एंट्री पॉइंट देना मैं भूल गई, बट somehow market retrace back to this region once again. यहाँ पे फिर से आपको एक एंट्री पॉइंट मिली थी, तो इधर जिसने भी एंट्री पॉइंट खोई थी यहाँ पे आपको टारगेट मिला था फिर से एंटर होने का. अभी यहाँ से हम लोग वेट कर रहे हैं कि ये वाला टारगेट सिर्फ मिनिमम 1:2 भी अचीव हो गया तो बस हम लोग एग्जिट मारेंगे. मतलब वी डोंट वांट टू गो टू मच भाई. मतलब प्रॉफिट टेकिंग एंड स्टॉप लॉस, दीज आर ऑल योर कॉल्स गाइस. मैं आप लोग को गाइडेंस दे सकती हूँ पर करना तो आपको ही है. आपकी गट फीलिंग क्या कहती है कि थोड़ा और इंतजार करके 1:3 वाला प्रॉफिट लेके निकले या 1:4 वाला लेके निकले. बट जो टारगेट्स आप लोग सेट करते हो ना, इट्स हैज टू बी प्रैक्टिकली पॉसिबल ऑल्सो. जैसे अभी देखो 2% की मार्केट चल रही है. अब 2% की मार्केट मतलब अगर मैं इसको स्केल पे मेजर करूं, 1 मिनट, जैसे कि मैंने यहाँ पे ट्रेड लिया राइट, यहाँ से अगर मैं इसको मेजर करूं तो अभी फिलहाल जिस लेवल पे चल रही है बेसिकली 0.4 वाली मार्केट है। ओके, तो अगर 2% भी मान के चलते हैं तो मेरा टारगेट, एक सेकेंड लेट मी जस्ट पुश दिस, थोड़ा सा नीचे करते हैं, मेजर करते हैं। यहाँ से अगर मैं 2% की मार्केट मान के चलूं, क्योंकि एवरेज वही चल रहा है ना, तो 2% की मान के चलूं तो भी डू यू थिंक इतना लेवल है इसका कि उतने लेवल तक ये जा सकती है? अगर आंसर आपको, आपकी गट फीलिंग और आपकी एनालिसिस is telling you that yes, it is possible, it is achievable, then set the target in that scenario. एक मिनट रुको, मुझे स्केल, ये क्या स्केल मुझे तंग कर रही है। Okay, I put it here. So 2 is here, almost 2 is here, यानी 3046। अगर 2% की भी मैं सोचती हूँ या उससे और भी ज्यादा ऊपर का रखूं टारगेट, तो इतना टारगेट रखना चाहोगे क्या आप? 3046 वाला, ये कितना है पता है? 3046 मतलब हम लोग सीधा सीधा बात कर रहे हैं, हम लोग सीधा सीधा बात कर रहे हैं, ये 1:7 का रेशियो। इतना अनरियलिस्टिक टारगेट रखोगे क्या आप लोग? मतलब इट्स अ क्वेश्चन, जस्ट अ जनरल क्वेश्चन, व्हाट डू यू थिंक? मैं तो नहीं करूंगी इतना ज्यादा एम्बिशियस फिगर। मैं हैप्पी हूँ मेरे ये 1:2 रेशियो में। बहुत ज्यादा छोटी पोजीशन लोगे तो प्रॉफिट भी बहुत मिनिमलिस्टिक होगा, लाइक योर विथ योर ट्रेडिंग फीस एंड एवरीथिंग। तो कोशिश करें कि थोड़ा सा ज्यादा अमाउंट का बोले ट्रेड ले, ताकि yes, of course there is risk associated with it when you are increasing the capital or you're increasing the leverage, but that totally depends on you. अगर आपकी कैपेसिटी है, आपको लगता है कि हाँ ठीक है कोई इशू नहीं है, तो फिर $2,997 तक तो पहुंच ही गया। $3 का फर्क है अभी हमारे टारगेट को अचीव होने। $3 में हमारा टारगेट अचीव हो जाए। ये आ गया हमारा टारगेट, ये हमारा टारगेट अचीव हो गया, हमारा टारगेट अचीव हो गया। यही तो रखा था मैंने, 1:3000 पे रखने के लिए बोला था ना आपको। वैसे तो ये वाला रेजिस्टेंस पे बोला था, लेकिन वहां तक भी पॉसिबल है, क्योंकि प्रीवियस वाला रेजिस्टेंस नहीं क्रिएट हुआ है 3000। अच्छा नहीं, अभी तो 2998 पे चल रहा है। ठीक है, अभी और $2 बाकी, रुक जाओ। पॉसिबल है। हो गया है, ऑलमोस्ट हो गया है, आ गया है हमारे टारगेट तक। तो जिन जिन लोगों ने मेरे एंट्री पॉइंट पे एंट्री लेने को सोचा था, एग्जिट मार सकते हैं, यहां से एग्जिट मार सकते हैं। देखो ब्रेकआउट आ गया, टारगेट अचीव हो गया गाइस आप लोग का। जिसने भी मेरे कहने पर यहाँ पर 2985 पे एंट्री बनाई है, आप सबका टारगेट अचीव हो गया है 1:2 वाला। इनफैक्ट उसके ऊपर भी जा रहा है अभी तो। देखो ये हो गया 1:2.45 वाला टारगेट। इससे ज्यादा अगर आप बहुत लालच में जाओगे तो हो सकता है कि प्राइस रिवर्स हो जाए यहाँ से, लिक्विडिटी ग्रैब करके आपको बेसिकली ट्रैप कर दे। यहाँ पे बहुत चांसेस होते हैं कि लिक्विडिटी ग्रैब हो जाए और प्राइस रिवर्स हो जाए सडनली, तो एग्जिट मारना बेटर एंट्री होती है। फिर वापस से जब गिर जाए तो फिर ले लेना, वो अलग बात है, लेकिन एग्जिट मारना अच्छा होता है। ज्यादा की लालच में जाते हैं अक्सर, लाइक उल्टा ही होता है हमारे साथ, तो यू हैव टू बी लाइक केयरफुल। देखो, जैसे ही मैं आपको बोल ही रही थी, एग्जैक्ट वही सिनेरियो हुआ जो आई वाज ट्राइंग टू डिस्क्राइब इट। मैं डिस्क्राइब भी नहीं कर पाई तब तक वो एंट्री रिवर्स हो गई। दिस इज व्हाई आई वाज टेलिंग यू कि जो सडन हाइक, जो एक सडन, स्पेशली जब पिछली वाली लिक्विडिटी को वो क्रॉस करके जब ब्रेक करता है ना, तो इन मोस्ट सिनेरियोज व्हाट हैपेंस इज के वहां से ना एक इंड्यूसमेंट होती है वहां पर, कि अब सबको पता है कि भाई वो रेजिस्टेंस को तो छूने वाला है, सबको पता है, या तो सपोर्ट को छूने वाला है या तो रेजिस्टेंस। तो अब क्या करता है वो, अब सब लोग को पता है कि भाई रेजिस्टेंस तक तो पहुंचेगा मिनिमम, या उससे थोड़ा बहुत ऊपर जाएगा। अब वो क्या करेगा, आपको थोड़ा सा एक झांसा देगा, एक काइंड ऑफ इंड्यूसमेंट जिसको बोलते हैं, एक ट्रैप में फंसाएगा कि यार आपको एक अच्छी अट्रैक्टिव वो दिखाएगा कि यार ऊपर जा रहा है करके, सडन आपको स्पाइक दिखेगी वो ना, उस सडन स्पाइक पे आप क्या करोगे, एंटर करोगे या एग्जिट लेना भूल जाओगे। आप ये सोचोगे चलो मैं और बाय कर लेता हूँ करके आप बाय करने की कोशिश करोगे, या फिर आप वहां से आप एग्जिट लेना छोड़ोगे ये सोच के कि चलो मैं टारगेट 1:3 कर दूंगा, कर दूंगी, इंस्टेड ऑफ 1:2। क्यों, मैं मतलब मैं जब और ज्यादा ले सकता हूँ करके लालच आ जाएगी ना आपको वो एक कैंडल को देखते ही। एग्जैक्टली वहीं पे आपका ट्रैप होता है। और यहीं पे आपका, देखो, अगर इस जगह पे आपने अपनी एग्जिट नहीं मारी है ना अभी अभी तक, तो आपने मतलब ऑलमोस्ट अच्छा खासा वो खो दिया है। देखो, यहां से यहां तक जस्ट 1 घंटे में आपका टारगेट अचीव हो गया गाइस। ये 1:2 कितने का हो गया, ये रेशियो 1:2.62 का, विच इज अ गुड गुड रेशियो आई थिंक। 1:2, मैं तो आपको 1:2 का ही रेशियो दी थी, फिर भी ये 1:2.62 अचीव हुआ, दैट इज ऑल्सो ओके। सो व्हाट डू यू थिंक, हमने सही किया, गलत किया? डिड वी टेक राइट काइंड ऑफ डिसीजन? दो ऑप्शन होते हैं गाइस, जब भी आप एक इंड्यूसमेंट कैंडल देखो ना, या लिक्विडिटी ग्रैब वाली कैंडल देखो, या लिक्विडिटी स्वीप वाली कैंडल देखो ना, तो या तो आपकी प्रॉफिट अपनी लेकर आप एग्जिट मारो, वही आप एक चीज कर सकते हो, या फिर वहां से अपनी एक शॉर्ट एंट्री बना लो। अगर पहले बाई नहीं कर रखा हो तो आपने वो जब इंड्यूसमेंट कैंडल देखते हो, लंबा सा एक सडन कैंडल फॉर्म होते देखते हो, तो वहां पे आप अपना शॉर्ट सेल लगा के एंटर कर सकते हो। क्योंकि अब ऑब्वियसली एक्सट्रीमली लेवल पे आरएसआई पे ओवरबॉट पे चली गई है, तो अब नीचे तो आएगी ना भाई, नीचे तो आना ही है उसको। लोगों ने खरीदते उसको अभी के लिए काफी एक्सपेंसिव बना दिया, तो अब वो तो नीचे आएगी ना कहीं, तो यही है फ्यूचर्स की ब्यूटीफुल थिंग, यही है कि यू कैन ट्रेड इन बोथ द डायरेक्शंस ना। आप शॉर्ट भी कर सकते हो, बाय भी कर सकते हो। जैसे स्पॉट में खाली एक ही डायरेक्शन में ट्रेड कर सकते हो, जरूरी नहीं है ना, स्पॉट में तो आप दोनों साइड से भी ट्रेड कर सकते हो। तो आपको क्या लगता है, सही डिसीजन लिया हमने, सही फैसला किया? गॉड। अभी फिलहाल डू वी टेक अ बाय और सेल एंट्री? तो देखते हैं कि ओवरऑल ट्रेंड तो बेसिकली वीक नजर आ रहा है, सेलिंग भी काफी वीक नजर आ रही है, बाइंग ही अभी स्टिल स्ट्रॉन्ग नजर आ रही है। बट आरएसआई पे बेसिकली न्यूट्रल जोन्स पे पहुंच गया अभी स्टिल। अब एक काइंड ऑफ जब तक प्रॉपर ब्रेकआउट नहीं आता है फिर हमारी एंट्री का एक प्रॉब्लम बन रहा है यहाँ पर। अब क्योंकि इसने एक नया रेजिस्टेंस क्रिएट कर दिया है तो अब वो रेजिस्टेंस पक्का पक्का अभी टेस्ट होगा। तो अभी जो भी लोग टारगेट फिक्स करेंगे या अपना नया वाला एंट्री पॉइंट बनाएंगे तो आपका नेक्स्ट वाला जो यहाँ पर एक रेजिस्टेंस बन गया, ये वाले रेजिस्टेंस को बेसिकली ट्रेड करना है हमको। अभी यहाँ से देखो, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल करेंटली 2992 पे पहुंच गया है। 2992 से बेसिकली जैसे कि अगर फॉर एग्जांपल हमने एंट्री पॉइंट यहाँ बनाई तो एग्जिट हमने ये वाला ही रेजिस्टेंस पे लिया समझो। तो वी आर एमिंग एट 1:2, सॉरी हाँ 1:2.38 हम लोग एम कर रहे हैं और एग्जिट हम लोग 3009 पे प्लान कर रहे हैं और एंट्री तो हमने 2988 पे प्लान कर रखी है। तो अभी इश्यू यही है कि अभी वो ओवर सोल्ड वाली जोन में जा रहा है। आरएसआई पे भी आई कैन सी इट इज रीच 39, तो प्राइस अभी हो सकता है कि अगर यहाँ से बाइंग प्रेशर नहीं बिल्ड हुआ तो कम्प्लीटली थोड़ा सा और नीचे जाके टेस्ट करके वापस से आए। हो सकता है कि पहले भी इसने 2 बार अब तक सपोर्ट अब तक देखो फ्रॉम पास्ट 430 से ऑलमोस्ट प्राइस बेसिकली सपोर्ट को ब्रेक नहीं कर रहा है। अब तक उसने 3 या 4 मर्तबा सपोर्ट को टच करते हुए वो ऊपर की तरफ ब्रेक होते रहा है। तो अब नेक्स्ट सिनेरियो में क्योंकि उसने सपोर्ट को 3-4 बार लाइक चेज कर लिया है, अब हो सकता है कि ऊपर की तरफ ब्रेक हो जाए या नीचे की तरफ ब्रेक हो जाए, डिपेंडिंग ऑन विच पर्टिकुलर सेगमेंट इज बिकमिंग स्ट्रॉन्ग। सो योर विल हैव टू सी। सपोर्ट को तो काफी बासी 1 2 3 4 5 more than 4-5 times it has touched और हमारा सपोर्ट राइट नाउ सिटिंग एट 298788 के पास ही है। तो अब फिर से सपोर्ट को टच करते हुए ऊपर की तरफ ब्रेक करेगा या नीचे आ जाएगा, दैट विल हैव टू सी। क्योंकि फिलहाल मार्केट स्टिल अभी डाउन ट्रेंड में ही है और कंसोलिडेशन फॉर्म में साइडवेज में ही चल रही है, तो अभी स्टिल कहना थोड़ा सा मुश्किल है। दूसरे इंडिकेटर्स के बेसिस पे तो बाइंग स्ट्रॉन्ग लग रही है, तो लगता है कि सपोर्ट को टच करते हुए वापस से ऊपर ही ब्रेकआउट होगी करके। बट दैट इंडिकेटर अलोन इज नॉट गुड इनफ फॉर यू टू मेक अ डिसीजन, क्योंकि दूसरे एस्पेक्ट्स को भी देखना होता है। तो आरएसआई पे तो 61 पे बता रहा है, इज इट शोइंग रॉन्ग और नहीं, आरएसआई पे 40 पे बता रहा है, सॉरी। तो मुझे लगता है कि अभी नीचे जाएगा पूरा ओवरबॉट, सॉरी ओवरसोल्ड होके आरएसआई पे 30 के नीचे, 30 के नीचे या 20 के नीचे जाकर वापस से रिट्रेस करेगा, या हो सकता है कि कंप्लीटली डाउन भी चला जाए, क्योंकि देखो मूविंग एवरेजेस यहाँ पर सपोर्ट नहीं कर रहे हैं, मूविंग एवरेजेस डाउन ट्रेंड का इंडिकेशन कर रहे हैं, तो हो सकता है कि प्राइस पूरा ही नीचे चला जाए। शॉर्ट टर्म में वो सब शॉर्ट टर्म में ऊपर चला जा रहा है वो बहुत बड़ी बात है पर एक्चुअली देखा जाए तो वो डाउन ट्रेंड में ही है, वो अप ट्रेंड को सपोर्ट कर ही नहीं रहा है। तो थोड़ा सा केयरफुली हमें ना अपनी एंट्री प्लान करनी होगी अभी नेक्स्ट वाली। रीजन बीइंग, लास्ट टाइम भी मैंने इसलिए मैं खामोश बैठ गई क्योंकि प्रीवियसली कंसोलिडेट हो रहा था। अभी क्या है ना, अभी प्राइस ने बेसिकली नॉट जस्ट वंस बट मोर देन 4 टाइम्स उसने सपोर्ट को टच करते हुए एक ब्रेकआउट ले लिया है। तो अभी क्या है ना, मोस्ट लाइकली कहीं ना कहीं इसका कोई तो कोई रिवर्सल मोस्ट लाइकली इज सपोज टू हैपन. सो इफ यू आर गोइंग टू plan an entry and a reversal happens, then you might be falling victim of a trap. तो थोड़ा सा ध्यान रख के करना है. दोनों मूविंग एवरेजेस के बिलो चल रहा है प्राइस, तो अगर इस समय पे रिवर्सल हो जाएगा ना तो बहुत प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है. हाँ, नो डाउट वो जो नया वाला रेजिस्टेंस उसने क्रिएट किया वो रेजिस्टेंस को रीटेस्ट जरूर करेगा. वो रीटेस्ट नहीं होने का तो कोई सवाल ही नहीं पैदा होता, लेकिन प्रॉब्लम ये है कि रीटेस्ट अभी के अभी करेगा या रीटेस्ट कुछ घंटों के बाद करेगा या कुछ कपल ऑफ मिनट्स के बाद करेगा, वो किसी को पता नहीं है. वो तो मतलब जैसा बाइंग प्रेशर बिल्ड होगा या फिर मार्केट में अगर अभी के अभी किसी ने अच्छी खासी एंट्री ले ली और ज्यादा की बाइंग हो गई तो हो सकता है अभी रिटेस्ट कर दे. नहीं एंटर होगा कोई तो फिर हो सकता है कपल ऑफ मिनट्स आवर्स लग जाए उसको वापस से उस वाले रेजिस्टेंस को फिर से टेस्ट करने के लिए. तो सारा प्रोबेबिलिटी का ही खेल है सारा. हमारा जो भी हम लोग प्रिडिक्शंस लगाते हैं, गैम्बलिंग तो नहीं कहूंगी मैं इसको, बट इट्स लाइक यू आर प्रिडिक्टिंग इन द सेंस 50-50 चांसेस पे यू आर लाइक प्रिडिक्टिंग के ऊपर जाएगा नीचे जाएगा ऊपर जाएगा नीचे जाएगा. इट्स लाइक दैट. बट यस, विथ लॉजिकल रीजनिंग. खाली तुक्का नहीं मारना है, खाली जस्ट गेसिंग नहीं करना है. गेसिंग करोगे खाली विदाउट प्रॉपर जस्टिफिकेशन टू इट बिहाइंड द सीन्स, उसके लॉजिकल रीजनिंग नहीं फिट करोगे, देन इट्स अ गैम्बल. देन यू आर लाइक जस्ट प्लेइंग एज पर फ्लूक. ऊपर जाए नीचे जाए जस्ट फ्लूक. जैसे रशियन रोulette में आपने अपना डाइस फेंका और आप जस्ट वेट कर रहे हो कि आपका नंबर हिट कर जाए करके. इट्स लाइक दैट ओनली. तो वैसा वाला करोगे तो फिर यार nobody can save you from that. That is not going to be a successful thing. एक आध बार फ्लूक लग भी जाएगा लेकिन बार बार नहीं लगेगा फ्लूक. वो फ्लूक फिर आपका कभी कभी गेस वो खराब हो जाएगा, फिर वहां से आपकी बर्बादी शुरू हो जाएगी. तो देखना क्या हो. फेयर वैल्यू गैप्स क्रिएट हुए हैं तो शायद मुझे लग रहा है कि प्राइस वापस से उसी जोन को टेस्ट कर रहा है. शॉर्ट मूविंग एवरेज से ऊपर तो हो गया है यानी अप ट्रेंड में आ गया है शॉर्टर मूविंग एवरेज से. लॉन्ग मूविंग एवरेज पे भी ऑलमोस्ट बहुत नियर है. यहाँ पे अगर क्रॉस कर देगा तो फिर हो सकता है कि अप ट्रेंड कंटिन्यू हो जाए. अगर बाइंग प्रेशर बिल्ड हो जाता है यहाँ तो अप ट्रेंड कंटिन्यू हो जाएगा शॉर्टर पीरियड पे, लेकिन बाइंग अगर नहीं होगा तो फिर शायद डाउन ट्रेंड ही कंटिन्यू हो जाए. फिर रिजेक्ट हो गया. प्रीवियस हाई को टच किया इसने, प्रीवियस स्विंग हाई. I think the kind of targets we are setting and the kind of I think realistic targets we are setting, they are achievable. They are not something like कि आप अनअचीवेबल टारगेट्स रख रहे हो. Guys, whoever is joining the stream, do you want to give me any feedback, anything that you want to talk, share, or ask? Feel free to do so, guys, because these sessions are specifically for you guys. And if you feel satisfied with what we're discussing here and the way we are discussing and whatever buy, sell, anything that is being discussed here, वो हो रहा है ना, तो फिर basically आपको you'll be able to take some right kind of trades. So yeah. So far, any questions, anything that you would like to ask, please feel free to ask. And if you want me to give you a buy, sell signals, guys, please deposit funds while I'm live. Deposit, use the deposit button on the platform. जो राइट पे आपको बटन नजर आ रहा है उसको यूज करें to deposit funds while I am live so that I can give you a live trade. And depositing funds doesn't mean you're putting it in my account, you're putting it in your account only. तो डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज के मैं पैसे मांग रही हूँ करके ओके मैं नहीं मांग रही हूँ, आपको खुद के अपने अकाउंट में डिपॉजिट करने होंगे ताकि आप लोग ट्रेड ले सके. ओके अभी बाइंग प्रेशर बिल्ड होगा तो यहाँ पर अप ट्रेंड कंटिन्यू लगता है थोड़ी देर के लिए, क्योंकि काफी टाइम से डाउन ट्रेंड में चल रहा था ना, तो अभी शायद अप ट्रेंड में थोड़ी देर और कंटिन्यू करेगा. ऐसा मेरी एनालिसिस कहती है. सो जो एंट्री पॉइंट, दिस इज द थर्ड, आई थिंक मैंने ये तीसरा ट्रेड मैंने आप लोगों को बोला है. मोस्ट लाइकली द थर्ड ट्रेड, जो अभी ये थर्ड सिग्नल है, ये थर्ड वाला सिग्नल आपका अगर अचीव हो गया तो ये अभी तक 3 बार आपको प्रॉफिट बनाने के चांसेस मिले while the session was live. So this is why I keep telling you कि यार every minute every second is very very important, क्योंकि अगर आप लोग एक भी अपॉर्चुनिटी at one point in time मिस आउट कर देते हो तो फिर this is where it goes wrong. तो 3 बार अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली आज मुझे. मैंने आप लोग को बाय करने का ऑप्शन दिया. आज मैंने सेल का आपको अभी अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं दी अभी तक. ठीक है, I'm going to take a small 5 minutes break here, guys. We'll continue. I think by the time I go to washroom and come back, basically आपका टारगेट शायद अचीव हो जाए. तो अपना टारगेट लाइक आई टोल्ड यू, यहाँ पर मैंने आपका टारगेट सेट किया क्योंकि यही तो जगह थी जहां से वो प्राइस रिजेक्ट हुआ है, स्वीपिंग हुई है, लिक्विडिटी स्वीप. सो 3009 इज योर टारगेट. यहाँ से आप अपना प्रॉफिट लेना शुरू कर सकते हो. अगर इसके ऊपर भी गया तो इट्स वेरी गुड. दैट इज ऑल टोटली डिपेंडेंट ऑन इफ यू थिंक यू आर बेसिकली लिटिल ग्रीडी, तो उससे ऊपर का आप सोच सकते हो. नहीं तो फिर उधर निकाल लेने की कोशिश करना. अभी while I'm away for a small little break, keep watching. मेक श्योर कि इधर एटलीस्ट ये रेजिस्टेंस पे अपना प्रॉफिट निकाल लेने की कोशिश करना। अगर आप कोई भी मार्केट ट्रैप, लिक्विडिटी स्वीप या इंड्यूसमेंट का शिकार नहीं बनना चाहते तो दैट यू डू, अदरवाइज इट्स अप टू यू। मंगल सेन, हाय माय डियर, हाय, थैंक यू फॉर ज्वाइनिंग इन। So you missed out on a very important thing. We got 3 buy positions today and we were able to achieve 1:2, 1:2.5 वाला ratio हम लोग achieve कर पाए हैं। आपने 3 बार opportunity lose की है, that's okay. आज का जो आपने you have missed out, go back, replay the session and see where we got the buying opportunity and all of that, so that next time you can apply the formulas, apply the logic and whatever we were discussing in your next trades and take a successful trade. Guys, these are all, not always financial advisors, so please I want you guys also to go back and do a little bit of research so that you can take right kind of decisions. मेरी गाइडेंस का इस्तेमाल करें, नेक्स्ट टाइम आप अपने खुद के तरीके से ट्रेड करें। ट्रस्ट मी, यू विल बी एबल टू डू इट एंड दिस इज नथिंग लाइक ये कोई रॉकेट साइंस नहीं है, कुछ भी डिफिकल्ट नहीं है। You will be able to do it, okay? And come back and tell me your success stories, whether you were able to successfully trade or not, okay? I will be taking a small 5 minutes break. I'll continue. Your targets are going to achieve. Guys, अगर आप लोगों में से किसी ने भी ट्रेड ले रखा हो तो 3009 पे जो पिछला स्विंग हाई बना है रेजिस्टेंस पे, अपने ये रेजिस्टेंस पे एग्जिट मारने की कोशिश कर लेना। इससे ज्यादा टारगेट रखोगे तो फंसने के और ट्रैप होने के, लिक्विडिटी स्वीप या इंड्यूसमेंट में फंसने के चांसेस बहुत हो जाएंगे। तो यहाँ पर कोशिश करना, ये इस जगह पर करीब में जब पहुंच जाए या ऑलमोस्ट इधर पहुंच जाए तभी निकाल लेने की कोशिश करना, बिकॉज उससे ज्यादा रखोगे और प्राइस यहाँ से अगर रिवर्सल ले लेगा वापस से तो फिर प्रॉब्लम आ सकती है। ओके, सो बी केयरफुल, your target is almost about to be achieved. Okay, I'll continue in a little short while. Keep watching the markets and keep your limit orders ready. 3009 पे एग्जिट मारने की कोशिश कर लेना। ओके, मुझे बी राइट बैक लगाना है। ओके, I'll be back in some time. So with that, we are almost heading towards the end of the session. Just a bit half an hour or something is left out. So I thought by the time I go and come back, target achieve हो जाएगा समझी थी मैं. But it's still taking some time. यहाँ पे एग्जिट हो सकती थी एक्चुअली बिकॉज लाइक आई टोल्ड यू मैं जाने से पहले आपको बोल रही थी राइट कि either take the exit at this level because price got rejected at this level, or even if it reaches near this zone, somewhere very near to this zone, then you can take an exit कर. यहाँ भी एग्जिट मारी होती आपने तो ऑलमोस्ट 1:2.8 2.18 का रेशियो अचीव हो जाता. इसीलिए मैंने कहा था क्योंकि कभी कभी क्या होता है sometimes it might cross that resistance level, sometimes it might just touch and come back. तो क्योंकि प्रीवियस रेजिस्टेंस यहाँ पे क्रिएट हो गया था तो इसने ये रेजिस्टेंस को ब्रेक करके एक नया बनाया रिकॉर्ड. तो जरूरी नहीं है कि नेक्स्ट टाइम भी इससे ब्रेक करके उसको आगे बनाए राइट. तो वो क्या करता है कभी कभी लिक्विडिटी नहीं होती है तो बेसिकली इट काइंड ऑफ रीचेस वेरी क्लोज टू द यहाँ पे जो भी स्टॉप लॉसेस या प्राइस रिजेक्शंस हुए हैं यहाँ बहुत करीब में पहुंच के वो वापस से रिवर्स ले लेता है, फिर नीचे से लिक्विडिटी लेकर फिर वापस से फिर से उठने की कोशिश करता है. तो दिस हैपेंस नॉर्मली. स्टिल नॉट बैड आई गेस. 1:2.18 वाला रेशियो अचीव हो चुका है. Anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask, guys. These platforms are specifically for you guys only. अगर आप लोग सवाल जवाब नहीं करोगे तो there is nobody that is going to help you. So please feel free. Easiest, it's difficult, say anything you want to ask because the more you learn, the more you gain information, the more you are going to educate yourself. That is how you're going to have successful trades. So 456639, if you are a new user, you have to KYC yourself. You have to be KYC compliant, register, and once you do that, you get the chance to enter into a lottery or get a free trade. That is how you get your bonus points. Also, you can use the referral program, जहाँ पे आप अपने friends को refer करके फ्री लॉटरी में एक और बार 2 बार 3 बार जितने बार आप फ्रेंड्स को रेफर करोगे, basis that you'll be able to get an entry in the lottery. So you never know what can work for you. So yeah, use it for your utmost benefit. Sorry, guys. So just last 15 minutes left out. So anybody wants to ask anything, please feel free to ask. Today we were able to get successfully 2 to 3 trades, in which we were able to do a like maybe we were able to take long trades. I didn't give any buy trades today. Sorry, short sell trades, but I gave buy trades today. So if you are missed out on anything, go refer to the stream, like look into the stream from the starting so that you can get the proper guidance that was being taught, the logical reasoning behind why you should take a trade, why you should not take a trade, where you should set your target, and all of that was discussed in the stream. So yes, if you have missed out, go check it out, take the guidance, and then trade accordingly. You may not consider this as a financial advice. That's why I want you guys to also do your own research from your end. Take you also learn on your own and take right kind of decisions. I'm so happy. I can see so many people from India joining in. Guys, where are you guys from? Actually, I went to India recently. 2 weeks. If you guys have not seen me past 2 weeks, I was in India itself. I came to Hyderabad. So what is this 617219? What is this? What link is this, my dear? Hyderabadi people, you guys could have met me. I feel happy that there are so many Indians who are joining these sessions. No biasness, of course, but yes, I feel good because I'm also an Indian myself. And people from Hyderabad, especially if they also join, I feel really good. So, yeah. So, guys, last 10 minutes of the session. 617219, what is this link for, my dear? Why did you send this link to me? What should I do for that link? Please explain, then I will open it maybe. So finally the target is achieved. Exit at any point here guys because the price is getting rejected, and अगर reversal हो गया ना यहाँ से तो बहुत फिर देर तक आपके पैसे या फिर स्टॉप लॉस हिट होने के बहुत ज्यादा चांसेस बन जाएंगे। तो अगर किसी ने भी बाय पोजीशन ली हो एट माय बाय एंट्री जो मैंने सिग्नल दिया था, तो यहाँ से एग्जिट बना ले। ठीक ठाक प्रॉफिट अचीव हो चुका है यहाँ पर, ऑलमोस्ट देखो कितना वाला अचीव हो गया। यहाँ पर एग्जिट आपने हमारी 1:2.69 अचीव हो गया है। प्राइस रिजेक्ट हुआ यानी अब यहाँ पे नया एक रेजिस्टेंस बनते हुए नजर आ रहा है, यानी थोड़ा और ऊपर जाएगा प्राइस। लगता है कि अभी अप ट्रेंड शुरू हो गया है। एक तो ग्रीन वाला जो है ना 50 मूविंग एवरेज प्राइस उसके ऊपर भी हो गया है, 200 मूविंग एवरेज के भी ऊपर हो गया है। गोल्डन क्रॉस शुरू होने के मुझे चांसेस लग रहे हैं, बट गोल्डन क्रॉस डेथ क्रॉस में भी बदलने कोई ज्यादा देर नहीं लगती है, लेकिन फिर भी कॉशियसली ट्रेड करें, बहुत ज्यादा अपनी पोजीशंस को एनहांस ना करें। हालांकि दोनों मूविंग एवरेज के ऊपर चल रहा है प्राइस, तो शॉर्ट टर्म में अप ट्रेंड में आ गया है नो डाउट, लेकिन वो कितनी देर तक सस्टेन करेगा वो किसी को नहीं पता। तो पोजीशंस को हमेशा आपको सही से क्या कहते हैं, पोजीशंस को सही से बनाए रखना होता है। कभी भी अगर रिवर्सल आ जाए तो फिर प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है। What is this 617219? I'm not sure what is this all about, but I would say guys, अगर कोई भी चीज Zbit से related ना हो तो please don't share it over here so that we don't have any kind of conflicts or unnecessary issues. Finally, target is achieved. Yes. Oh my God. कितनी देर से हम लोग वेट कर रहे थे। I'm glad today we were able to get 3 profitable positions. अच्छा खासा हमने 1:2 1:3 का जो टारगेट 1:2 1:2 पॉइंट समथिंग का जो टारगेट लगाया, we were able to achieve it, and I think we did a good job, decent good job. Last 5 to 10 minutes are left out, 5 to 8 minutes. I don't know, my dear. Whatever link you're sending, if you are part of other, see, if you're part of other groups, communities, exchange platforms, or things like that, I'm not stopping anyone. But when you come to a session where you are, coming wherever, I think you should have respect for that particular platform. I don't know what is this. I haven't even opened this link what you're sending me, but unfortunately, I don't want you guys to share anything which will, violate the guidelines of the community. So please stick to Zbit so that we can successfully trade on Zbit, make some money on Zbit itself. Yes, you can be part of a lot of other platforms. There is no restriction to it, no hard and fast rule. Nobody is going to ever stop you. But community guidelines are community guidelines, right? But guys, we don't want any kind of conflict of interest or any kind of violations or things going wrong in any which way. So if you are in this community, Zbit community, better stick to Zbit community. If you want to bring some information from other platforms or things like that, I would rather say please avoid it so that we don't fall into any kind of issues or things like that. And I don't know what is that, so I'm not opening it. I'm not sure what that link is all about. So, but kind of looks like it is a trading platform because you have mentioned that click on the link to trade. So I'm just thinking maybe it's a trading platform or something. Anyways, guys, last 5 minutes. Want to ask me any questions? We've had successful three buy positions today. We were able to achieve 1:2, 1:2, 2.6, 2.3, sorry, 2.6, 2.5. So I think today was an amazing day, and today was a good successful day where we had some amazing trading strategies that we put, and we were able to close with profits 2 to 3 times. So yes, if you haven't followed anything what we discussed or missed out on anything, please go back to the stream from the starting, rewind it, replay it. You'll be able to see all the guidance, whatever we've discussed with logical reasoning, when to buy, when to sell, when not to buy, when not to sell. Everything was discussed. So use that as guidance and apply that in your day-to-day trading and see if that is adding any value or making any sense and you're able to take some successful trades or not, because ultimately your success is what going to define my success too. So I want you guys to do this for me. Please, please, please go use this guidance, apply it in your day-to-day trading, and let me know in the comments whether it worked for you, it didn't work for you, you were able to do something about it or not. All these things. Okay. So guys, with that, I think it's almost end of the session. Wait. So guys, I think I'm going to end this session now because my connection is also getting lost. If you want me to give you any trades while we are live and you want me to give you any buy sell signals, guys, please remember this is a trading platform and we work for trading fees, money. We work for trading. Of course, because it's a trading platform, we offer you a platform to trade, to buy, sell, and everything. So it's not a charitable organization. Definitely, we are also a profitable organization. So I want you guys to understand that whenever I'm basically coming live between 4 to 8 p.m. Dubai time, Gulf Standard Time, I put in a lot of effort and do a lot of background hard work to be able to bring the best quality content and to be able to give you guys the right kind of signals, buy, sell signals. So please, I want you guys to support me in return and make sure you use the deposit button 755465. Welcome, good evening. I want you guys to use the deposit button on the screen and deposit funds while I am live. Okay, while I am live, I don't want you guys to basically uh, deposit funds after I am live, because that doesn't make any sense to me. So when I am live, if you guys are going to deposit funds, so that will help in return for me also to bring about the best quality content for you guys, and to give you the best advices, best buy sell signals. So please support me. That's a humble request from my side. The more you support me, the more I'm going to bring about best information for you, and the best way to trade, and share tips, tricks, and whatnot. And at the same time, I will help you in growing your money, and you will also in return help me in growing this channel, as well as help me in growing my own portfolio too. So let's do this together, let's help each other, and let's basically trade together and make a lot of money. I want each one of us to prosper and not just miss out on any opportunity. Okay, so it was a great day, guys. I had amazing time talking to all you guys, all the people who are actively participating in these sessions. Really appreciate you people are basically actively participating, contributing towards these sessions. Some of you are watching the streams from the start till the end. All the viewers, lovely people who joined for couple of minutes, couple of hours, whatever you guys take out little time towards it, really appreciate your effort. So let's continue to do this. I'll be live again between 4 to 8 p.m. Dubai time, Gulf Standard Time. Note down my timing, I will be there. Maybe probably tomorrow, I don't know, I might have a slight change in the timing, but I'll keep you guys posted, don't worry on that aspect. But I'm going to be live, so join me tomorrow in the session, and then we'll have a lot more new things coming up for you guys. So keep contributing towards this and keep helping and supporting, and we will help you and support you too. So take care of yourself. This is Nida Afreen signing off from Zbet Official and from YouTube as well as on X. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Take care. Have a great evening ahead.